Hello, everyone. Good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to the bracket stage of the Metroid Prime 2 Randomizer Mentor Tournament. I am Leto, joined today by Drake on comms. How you doing today, Drake?
Doing wonderful, recovering from the cold. Happy to be finally through that. We got Darkstar versus Words today. No mentors. It is the first match of the bracket, so no mentors. We're gonna see some spicy routing. I'm excited. We
As they,
should I believe we have runners agreements are new patcher. This is a nigh seed. Make of that what you will. And and Baja gets to kick back and relax.
yep. But also, as mentors, we're gonna go nuts because, what are we teaching you guys?
I'm gonna bully you guys to go calm. I already bullied Baja a little bit. He
Yep.
strategically ignored me.
Yep. There's
But then Leno
Sestrion.
signed up, and I'm like, all right, good. Okay, that bombs, I believe.
We get some bombs, get some booms. All right, we're gonna have a little bit of a sync up here, so I'm gonna take care of that real quick. One moment.
Power bomb and Aegon. So now we're gonna go pay a visit to the Bertlings. Then we're going to shoot Albert. Albert's gonna tell us to pause while he puts on his makeup. And then we're gonna murder him and grab his guts, and then we'll see how things go. Right now we do have Aegon, logical Aegon access. Question is whether or not the players will decide to go to comm area or not. That's a big question when you have bombs.
Mm-hmm.
Divergent opinions on this, as usual.
I typically would. And also, before we get too far away, let's not forget our tracker today is Op.
Oh,
Wonderful
bad.
tracker.
That's right.
Wonderful
My
tracker. Also,
apologies.
great commentator as well. Everyone say hello to Op. All right, we have our mini Alberts here.
Bertlings, if
Bert,
you will.
Bertlings, okay. I will always stand by this, and I know a couple others in the community, various other communities will say this. Trackers are the MVP. Without trackers, we really wouldn't be able to do much of what we do. We're
It
just
is
talking.
nice. It is
Yeah,
really nice to know, to be able to, like, have all the info of the seed.
Alfred, the Dark Alpha Splinter. Marker's Mask, I appreciate that. However, petition will probably be denied, and I have no power over this.
I've been slowly getting people to get on board with the Bertlings, so we'll see how. Just keep fighting for our markers.
Jeff. Yep, that's right. We just kind of forgot what the mentors are today.
Yeah.
Hopefully, today's brain power carries our runners through.
While we wait, do you have any suspicions? Like, the thing about rando is that it is rando, but like
Yeah.
humans have superstitions. Do you have any superstitions about like what the starting item tells you? Like, oh, this seed is going to be.
Oh.
Oh, speak of starting items.
Well, I know that Screw Attack is either really early or it's go mode. Worm Key early is usually problems. And if we ever see a Chicken Key, we never want to see it. Oh, that's Dark Yellow. I'm a little surprised both our runners aren't going for that, but altogether, not all
Uh,
that surprised.
it's a little slow. Yeah.
Yeah. But with the early bombs, Temple Assembly Site obviously is an item location we want to keep an eye out for.
I was just mainly asking about the superstitions. Is like, all right, if your first item is bombs, is there any like superstitions about that? Like, oh, this means the seed will be good or bad. The seed will be. What's
It could be
that?
interesting. That looks like a missile. And words, you got to trigger the cutscene first. Words is going to get halfway up here, and then back down we go.
Yep.
Run! Run!
There you go, bombs.
Yep.
Bombs equals. Oh, I have to decide if com area is worth. That is
Now,
true.
now, since we didn't see a missile yet, I probably would do calm area. Because there's no guarantee you're going to see a missile in Agon, and then you have to come all the way back.
I have a
And since we
feeling
have
this is Seekers.
Oh,
Okay,
you are
good.
right. Okay.
What does Seekers do? I've
Seekers does
3 majors in a row. I don't know what to make of
Oh,
this.
you know
In
what?
logic.
Mineshaft is already calling out to us.
That is true. All
Hmm.
right, route divergence. Who will get punished?
Ooh, okay. I like this. Less than 5 minutes in, we have some good route diversions.
All right.
And our first real good hint. Beam-related upgrade in a Cursed Lake. By the way, what was the hint on Umos?
That was Powerbomb and Aegon Wastes.
Okay. That's what chat was saying that. Okay.
Light Beam immediately. Transport Aegon Wastes. Okay.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Amber
Translator
Translator
is-
Portal Access.
is
And then Spider Ball and oh my god,
Ooh.
every major is
Ooh.
everywhere. I cannot
Every
keep up.
every item is a major.
Transport Aegon Waste said what? Something in,
Amber,
Portal Access.
Amber Translators and Portal Access say, so it's free. So we have not seen a logical missile launcher yet, so that tells me that missile launcher could be Sand Cache, it could be Transport Center. Because Seeker Launcher does not count as a missile launcher in these settings, if my memory is correct on this.
On additional route divergence, Hive Chamber B.
Ooh.
You can't do it with this charge, I don't believe. Can you? Oh, you can. Okay.
You can, but it's terrible.
Okay.
Wow, and
Words
actually
does it in
up-
2 shots immediately.
Okay, that's black magic. I want to know how you did that.
All right, mining station. Well, okay.
And there's
Every item aside from, I think what item has not been a major?
Transport B axis. That's it. That's the list.
And storage cavern B. that's.
Oh yeah, you're right, because that was a missile expansion. Yeah.
Missiles are still non logic.
Yep. Oh, words is dropping down. Okay, we're gonna get a Hive Chamber B check here. Okay.
I think they forgot that you can go down the elevator.
Oh yeah, maybe.
Mining station A is in logic, but we missed what it was.
Mining station. Oh yeah, I don't think Logan or Darkstar looked up. Oh, wait, yep,
Yeah, we knew about that. You read the hit.
Yep, we knew that. It's possible Logan forgot which room this was. See, that's going to be something I think that with the mentees is going to pop up. Are they going to remember the room names? Progressive suit is in Temple Grounds. Oh.
Are we good?
Oh.
Are we just gonna see a progressive suit right here? That'd just be amazing.
Probably not much.
It'd be.
Screw attack.
Oh, no.
What?
Nuclear jet seed right now. Holy.
We have go mode at 10 minutes at this rate. We have both beams between the runners, Seekers, Screw Attack, Spider Ball, Power Bombs.
Only 2 items we've seen have not been majors.
Yes.
Only 2 of them. And I think Mining Station A maybe not, but...
Oh, that's right. Mining Station A is in Logic too. If that's a major... oh, jeez.
yeah.
Words
I
can get
might even
that.
just open up the VOD while we wait for... because we have some downtime here.
So far, Nye has generated the most mentee-friendly seed, and probably one of the most friendly seeds in general I have seen in a very long time.
It looks like a missile in Mining Station A, but it could be supers with
Okay.
the resolution I'm looking at, so I don't know.
Okay, Wordseer getting the confirmation about the Amber Translator right there. Oh, if the STKs are absolutely stinky, I mean...
Yeah, it's been
Yeah.
known to happen.
Yeah,
Jet seed at the beginning, and then quadruple bosses, and it's like,
Yeah.
never mind. See you in 2 hours. Dark Samus.
Yeah, right now Space Jump has the possibility...
That
of
is true.
being-
Baha makes an incredible point.
Yeah, right now Space Jump has the real possibility of
Speak
being
of the
right there at
devil.
Crossroads.
And he doth appear.
You know what? I was channeling my Hall of Combat Mastery right there, and now I'm sad.
No, boost also unlocks about 1 trillion other things as well,
Mm-hmm.
which is like we also need beams now to grab space. Oh, it's weird. There's a
Okay,
lot of progression coming up here.
we have beams, but right now we only have one item we need for that. That's boost ball. So where is boost ball?
Darkstar piecing out. Also, no idea what that is in Mining Plaza.
No idea. I know for a fact that he's not comfortable with that bomb jump going towards Jump Guardian. So I don't mind this, but
No, and we
as
don't have Spider on Darkstar's side as well, so Junction
yeah.
Site's not going to be
Mm-hmm.
available for us.
Boost ball. Oh, that's missile
Oh, there's
launcher.
a missile. Okay, good. We are now
Boost
logic.
ball
Okay.
cannot be in Hive Gyro because you need boost ball to access Hive Gyro. Sadly.
Okay. So in terms of logic, we have Mine Shaft. We have Mining Station B. We have Storage A. We have Aegon Temple, Aegon Energy, Sand Cache. Don't have labs open. Yeah, we do. We do, actually. And it's not a dangerous action, but Darkstar doesn't know that.
Yeah.
We have
Right now the only dangerous action I think is Battleground.
GFMC ship is not in logic yet without that space jump. But it can be unlocked.
Yep.
Junction Site. I mean, we have 1 trillion things to do.
It's finally a non-major.
Yep. even Crossroads and Transfer Center animation. That's hilarious. Alright,
Dark
Torvis.
Dark Aegon, Dark Torvis, and Inghai for the Torvis keys. And we know there's a progressive suit in Temple Grounds. We can rule out FTA as one of them, most likely. I would find it unlikely that there is a suit lock suit.
No boss is known yet. KR.
Mm-hmm. So let's see here. What's left in Temple Grounds? Hive Chamber A, Hall of Honor Dead. GFMC times 2.
Hall of Honor Dead is not logical to the boost.
Yep.
But it is available to peak.
Yep, so we have Wind Chamber Gateway, and then FTA. That's it for Temple Grounds checks?
I don't think we check FTA because we don't have space jump.
Right.
In chamber, we don't have. I don't know if we can Z access that.
Okay, the seed is finally deciding to breathe and putting
Yes.
non-majors down. It's like the seed
I'm
is just...
still interested that we are not doing Jump Guardian Loop with this equipment, especially considering we have Dark Beam. Interesting that we did that.
Well, let's see what Wordsayer does here.
Looks like ammo. Yeah.
Looks like ammo, yeah. Dark Aegon, Inghive, and Sank Fortress for the Aegon keys. Interesting.
Dark Aegon, Inghive, and Sank Fortress.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep, once we get an energy tank or that suit... No, we need 2 energy tanks or the suit. Hazen Cliff will be in logic. Okay, Wordsayer is going to continue forward towards dueling range. Yes, Seekers were in Temple Assembly Site.
Yes. Completely logical. Alright, Mineshaft.
Is a missile.
Yeah. Well, we continue on.
Yes, you absolutely want to go down here. You want to get the Amber Hint. You want to check Storage A. You want to peek and be upset about MSB.
I believe you can get it now, right?
Screw Attack Extend. We need Boost Ball. We need Boost Ball for that.
Dark Aegon Key 3 and Incash 4.
Okay.
Meantime, MSB dead.
The road to Worms is open. Oh, Logan, you need to get closer or get on top of the blade. Oh, there you go. Morbus is guarding light ammo. Well, there goes that. We tried. We really tried.
Storage A? Oh, alright.
Wing Hive key, okay. So we know Aegon is one region for the Hive keys.
Junction site. This is logical. Oh boy.
Uh-huh. Oh boy, we have another red key. This is gonna be an Torvis key, I think.
Could be an ink hive. I don't think we have a hint for ink hive. No, we don't.
Yeah, we don't have a hint for an ink hive. That's true. Torvis.
But it is a Taurus.
Now, given at the 14-minute mark, as Captain MD would say, so far we have Cetus Frius. What do you think is going to happen between now and the next 35 minutes? The seed has the possibility of being rude for a while yet. Like, we know where the boots are, but we're missing the boost ball to get it.
Darkstar is just allergic to Dark Icon, and we're doing BSJs. We're gaming on word side. Ventary A is next. I will reserve my judgment after we get a little bit more Aegon left over, but
okay.
I'm feeling Baja's words percolate through my mind. Space Jump, Boozball could be in a naughty place right now. We'll see. We'll see what happens because there's a lot of things that can happen right now.
Mm-hmm.
Darkstar YOLOing into laps.
Okay. You know,
doesn't know that this is actually not a dangerous action though.
Yeah,
but it doesn't matter. We have the save warp. The game Randy does not know that.
Absolutely. Just a missile. Okay. All right, we're peeking storage D for an E. Oh, that's gonna be a nice E to have.
Mm-hmm. We have power bombs, so
yep,
we can take care of this really quickly. Interesting method. I'm not sure that's going to work. It is not going to work.
Oh, it almost worked. It's 60-ish%. You know, I was waiting for Trial Tunnel to be the boost ball, because then that tells us immediately that super missiles and the dark suit are available.
That would be primetime television.
Yep.
Words, you have the light beam. The light beam does a lot of damage to the Jump Guardian.
Oh, yes, you do have the light. Does Words? No, Words has the light beam. I guess not. Yeah, Spider Ball is actually a logical way out. So if Boost Ball is here, ooh,
By the way, when you pick up this item in this room, you want to book it to the item because it'll take a while for the room to reload, so you can shoot the crates after it starts reloading.
There was a boss fight there.
For those of you who didn't know, the Jump Guardian, they just kept the hitbox alive before you start the fight. Not expecting you to be able to shoot it there, even though you actually can, even if you come in through a vanilla path.
And you don't even need to do anything special for that. You're gonna shoot it from the lower save zone near the inside door.
Start the fight, it has no HP. Shoot it once, it dies. Okay, now the spooky part. This gets lots of people killed. This escape here. Lots of people have died to the drop system. Okay. Just being not particularly merciful. Okay, but today we are merciful. All right.
Today we got the 50% drop for the 50 health. Oh, that was okay. Still in the safe zone. We're good.
I do not like this play that Darkstar is making into labs here.
Oh, we are gonna scout bioenergy and loop it back to storage B, I guess.
Yep.
And also command center.
I think there are just better options to go for in this scenario, personally. But it is a play. It's not. What is that? Is that something?
That is. What was that?
I have no idea.
That had the look of a missile, but I thought I saw a fin on there.
No mentors. We're in the brackets. No mentors. In the meantime, Words is electing to peace out.
Mm-hmm.
And are we going to go to labs? No. No, I think we should probably do Aegon Temple and that stuff first before we... Did Words do Aegon Temple? I can't remember.
I don't believe so.
We definitely want to do that, although they could just be gambling that Hive Chamber A is nothing. Indeed, we are leaving the nest. The babies must fend for themselves, battle to the death against their fellow babies. Storage B, nothing.
Another missile. Oh, watch out, we got Metroids. Good
Oh, it looks like it would probably just was a safety save. And also Mining Plaza hint, we like that, which was a progressive suit hint.
Annihilator beams and transport 8 access. Okay, that is locked by Darkvisor or Emerald Translator. Interesting.
I miswrote the hint. Annihilator beam, okay. Darkstar just resetting after Command Center. I missed what was in Command Center.
Command Center was a missile, I think. Yeah, Words there definitely has not done Aegon Temple. The Wasps are out, and they are shooting. Okay.
Interesting play, and now we're just save warping. Okay.
Yep.
I'm not sure I like the play. I don't think it was optimal, but it's a play.
Well,
It's a dedicated play.
Actually, with power bombs, we're gonna get Hive Chamber A, new intel, Hive Chamber B for that spider ball, communication area, and GFMC compound.
And I like this if we're just skipping GFMC, but I guess considering the junction side and also not comfortable climbing up the trial tunnel, that makes sense. But yeah.
I might have tried to commit a little bit more to Aegon just to get a little bit more item cleared, but I mean, most of it's already been done, so I guess probably feels like it's time to go back to the temple grounds. And maybe hunting for that boost ball is I mean, let's see here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 checks in temple grounds. And most assuredly, one of them has to be the boost ball. Not necessarily right now. Like, boost ball could still be kind of buried.
Yeah, like it could be. Some
like I actually wouldn't be surprised if we see the suit and the boost ball is in something silly like Hazen Cliff. Or
we could get the suit into Pod W.
Yeah, we could.
That was fun.
Yeah, could be.
Well, considering that we have power bombs, I kind of want to do GFMC now. This is just very awkward on... Oh, I don't think that power bomb will work. No.
Yeah, just missed it.
I just think this is going to route smoother for Words.
It could.
Emerald, okay.
Okay, so that's the Annihilator beam. Oh.
I don't think that does anything yet.
Annihilator.
Not with that Echo in his suit.
Yeah, Echo, Annihilator doesn't do anything yet. There's our
suit in Temple Grounds. Where could that be? Is it just GFMC box? That would be amazing.
GFMC, Wind Chamber Access, Hall of Honor Dead, Hive Chamber A. And, well, FTA, but FTA can't be a suit. I'm just going to go out on a limb and say there is not a suit lock suit.
Hey.
Oh, no, pick that up. That's a dupable suit.
Please pick it up.
Oh, pick that up. Dupable suit.
No, dupe it. No.
No, dupe it. Oh no!
Wait, why are we doing this?
Oh,
Okay.
okay,
Okay.
okay.
Uh,
Free light suit anyone? And you have Emerald Translator. You just check FTA right
yeah,
now.
you just have to.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh.
Oof.
my apologies. Commentator's gonna have a heart attack at the 25-minute mark.
Dark suits. Pod W. Might just Aegon. And
Aegon and Sank for the hive keys. Okay.
FTA. Oh
no!
Oh my god!
Where's the light suit?
Don't tell me Pod W suit, dude. It's been so long. It's been so long. Leno. Oh boy, where is my boy Cestron? Give me a Pod W suit,
Cestrion
please.
special.
Please, baby. Hey, if I'm Darkstar and I am aware of the meme, I don't even bother with grabbing Annihilator. Whatever. Who cares about Annihilator? We're going straight to Pod W. That's where we're going.
The funny thing
Because
is,
that hit could literally be, okay, it's in Temple Grounds, but so is the other suit.
yeah,
You don't know which one. Oh no, wait, actually no, it's Sky Temple.
we have
Grounds,
we have a 50-50 shot. It's Hive Chamber A or Pod W, I think. Oh wait, no, we still have checks in Sanctuary. No.
Oh yeah, we do. We have Hazen Cliff and.
You know what? Just gonna believe this is the Cestrion special today.
I want it to be Pod W, but it's like, but the numbers tell me it's probably just gonna be dank. I mean, you grab the Annihilator here, you go grab the Space Jump.
Mm-hmm.
Now, does Darkstar go grab Screw Attack and Hive Chamber? In the Hive Chambers. That's the concern. Do we skip the Hive Chambers here?
Oh,
And Tunnel Vision on the Space Jump?
Good question.
We're having an easier time with Dark Samus. Good.
Yep. Morph, roll, power bomb, easy. And actually has the option of getting back up with Spider Ball. Okay. Yep. We're going not down that route. Yes, we are. No, we're not. Yes, we. Okay. I don't know which way we're.
All of Honor dead.
Yep. We are gonna do. No, we're not.
We're not just doing that. Okay.
Moving it for later. I think you're right. This is a direct laser sight to Space Jump.
Might be.
It does take us away from Pod D. Just knowing where the other suit is would be good.
I just want to see Hive Chambers, please. And also, just we have Pod W's available.
Yes.
And Curse Lake was beam related, and we know we have all the beams, so it's dead. Actually, never mind. It could be supers. It could be supers. It could be supers, Mr. Dreyfus. Don't forget about. Don't forget about the super missiles.
The world exists that it could still be supers. Okay, this is it. The Cestrion special right here. Chat, get ready.
Oh, it's been too long, dude. It's been too long. I haven't seen it in so long. Please.
Yo, let's go!
Yes!
The suit.
Pod W. Yay! That tells us all our logic.
Yeah.
And of course we're duped, so we don't even grab it. We don't even grab it.
You gotta pick it up to get the Phazon suit, though. You gotta do it.
You gotta pick it up to get the Annihilator suit, dude. I wonder what an Annihilator suit would even look like. That'd be wild. Would it be striped? Would it be like one of them striped shirts?
That would look trippy to see. Okay, we are not gonna bypass the screw attack here. Okay, and we're gonna get new intel from Hive Chamber A.
So I would put the advantage right now at Darkstar just because of skipping Dark Aegon Loop. Now we can go there in one pass. With that spider. Whereas Words is gonna have to do a major backtrack. for a GFMC ship, whereas Darkstar is going to save warp. Well, it'll be about the same, actually. All right,
Yep.
Central Mining Station.
Looks like
maybe?
I see an orange. I think that's a missile.
So yeah, anyways, Astron, you can go to bed now.
Yeah. Your mission
This has
fulfilled.
been-
You
your
didn't even
mission has
roll the
been
seed,
fulfilled.
but you know what,
Yeah.
Cestrion? I salute you.
Yes, thank you. All right, Hive Chamber A.
Oh,
burger, okay.
just a burger.
Oh, dude. Dank entrance. Darkstar forgot about dank entrance. I forgot about dank entrance. I think you forgot about dank entrance.
Yeah,
It is
but
logical,
really-
right? Yeah, it is.
It
Absolutely. It,
isn't
was
logical.
logical when the boost ball was collected. That is...
But really, what do we need to go to Sank Entrance for, other than the meme?
Supers, yeah, and I guess now we go to Torvis after everything here.
Yeah,
Just grab Space Jump, go to Torvis.
yeah.
I could go through Torvis to the side. It's just
Honestly, with the Seekers, I would go in through the side and do the loop that way, so we
Yeah.
can get more than like 3 checks in.
no, because we know Sank entrance is in Crossroads. But it can, logically, it is possible for that to happen.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, Space Jump could absolutely be. I mean, Space Jump can be in Hive Gyro Chamber. Space Jump can be in Feeding Pit. Space Jump
You
can
know
be
what
in...
neither player did. I don't think either player got Dark Oasis sent. Unless I missed it. No, we definitely did not.
No, we definitely did not miss that. Misrelated upgrade.
So
Well, we
related,
know-
that is absolutely dead.
We do not have multiplayer pickups in the seed today, so there are no unlimited missiles, unlimited beam ammo, or double damage in play. So we don't have to worry about those.
Exactly.
Uh,
Exactly, Baha. Baha said in chat for future's sake. Both runners are both going to get PB and be like, huh, I guess we didn't need mentors. Words is doing Spider's Treasure. All right.
okay, we don't have a suit, but you know what? I don't mind this play. I really don't.
This does frighten me a little bit. Did we save? I believe we saved.
I think we did.
Now I hope Darkstar grabs a space jump and then immediately goes to Torvis. I think any other play is just an objective mistake.
I would
Or
be
rather,
a-
really either extremely conservative, in which case, like,
I
or
would
like
be
a gamble play, just like I sense it in the Force that Super Missiles is in Sank Entrance or something.
Yeah, I would be a little worried that the thought of that is a
No
is that
idea.
a visor? Is that a visor in Hall of Combat Mastery? I couldn't tell what it was.
Oh, I guess we do Dark Egg on here. Why not?
Mhm.
Yeah. This is where it's clean.
Yeah,
We
you
got
know
the
what?
boost. We can do this fast.
Honestly, I don't mind this play either. But my concern is leaving those few orphan checks behind and our mentees being like, no, we have to go clear that before we do like the very dense area full of checks, which is Torvis, which also has fantastic emerald hints, which are going to point at every item we've already picked up. Oh, E. You know what? A few words. I think you picked that up.
Yep. I agree.
Yeah, you would want SDK hints. All right. That's
If
it.
we know how to do the, whatchamacallits.
Logan,
Seeker rolled in.
you are disqualified. I'm sorry, the race is over. You killed friend.
Oh, I missed it. All right. Well, I was already wording for words because words is an excellent name, but now I'm definitely wording for words.
We have shattered friend with the Annihilator. I am very sad.
I'm curious as to how much the mentors have been educating their mentees about the memes. Do people know about Cestrion seeds? Do people know about Cestra? I mean, they've been properly educated on reed seeds today in this tournament.
I mean,
Also,
let's face it.
Dark
Reed is
Squad.
very prominent throughout the course of the Swiss bracket, so I would believe that. Oh, words? You do words? You need to move. Words? Words?
What are we doing?
Don't words. You're gonna die.
Oh, this is nothing.
This
So
is
they're probably
intentional. Okay.
resetting.
Okay.
This is
Okay.
resetting, okay.
I'm like, what are you doing?
So this is labs, then we're going to save warp, and we're going to find all the stuff. And then we're going to be in a similar position, but having cleared Spider's treasure.
Mm-hmm. A little worried there for words, but he knows what he's doing. We do not have chicken intel yet. The only boss intel we have is
That was a hive key,
Worm.
no? I thought that was a hazing. That was a hive key, no?
I believe that was I thought that was a hive key. Was that a Torvus key?
There are Torvus keys in Ink Hive. Oh, the hive keys are in Sank. No, Ba is right.
No,
That is a
that is definitely a Torvus key.
Was that a Torvus key 1?
I
I believe so.
believe so.
All right.
Torvus key. Okay, yep. Thank you, chat.
So remaining Torvus key is in Dark Torvus Bog.
And our remaining hive keys are in Sanctuary / Aegon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, decision time. Are we going to Torvus? Hopefully we go to Torvus. Left or right? Left, good.
We still have a pirate layer on this, so it makes sense that we're going left here.
Okay, good. Okay, we're going to Torvus. Good.
It looks like we're going to Torvus. Greetings, chat. We're 36 minutes in. We are.
We have.
We
we are
might
like
be,
practically go mode.
We might be go -1.
Yeah. Definitely, I think for most players, I think we're going to be go minus supers here.
Mm-hmm.
But Echo and Gravity could still be fun. We'll see how that works out.
Mm-hmm. And we still have an outstanding. Reed definitely did not roll this one. This is an ice seed, and this has been the friendliest seed we have seen in a hot minute.
Duped suit, a trillion items. Funny boost ball logic, Cestron seed, but good to see it.
Yeah, we went 10 minutes and we saw one miner. Maybe 2.
Underground tunnel hint.
Oh,
2 lows is STK5.
Okay, and it begins.
It begins.
So we logically just need Equalizer for that.
That's true. All right, we have light suit on words. Then I'm gonna find boost. And hopefully Pod W is not skipped. Oh, I mean, it is like, but we need words needs to understand the meme. That's the real thing. Oh, okay. Another
Okay. All right. So Lagoon got a nice easy
that
key here.
is number
Oh yes, key
one.
Number one. Number 1 for Grove. Oh, Logan should check Medvis. Okay, probably got the doors mixed up. And the hive key hint there for words.
Which we do not need.
We do not need. We have Annihilator.
Medvis is dead.
Well, we tried to pick up the missile, and the missile said no.
And this is our only way forward into Torvus. We don't have supers to escape the Ragon or Torvus Temple. Lower, so Got to do it this way, which is fine because we get to open the gate.
Mm-hmm.
Word's taking the cannon, a rare cannon.
This is I'm actually kind of surprised because Words has bombs. Like, forget the slope jump. You have bombs.
That's right. Maybe we just like cannons.
Yeah.
Torvis Plaza and Torvis Plaza Access are available, but they're very slow checks. We're gonna do them anyway.
I mean, you're
I don't
here.
mind
You're probably not coming back here for a while, if ever.
Yeah.
I would agree with doing these, yeah. And I think Wordslayer just forgot that bombs are a thing.
Yeah, you can just bomb jump up these slots. It looks like we
And-
remembered.
Commentator's blessing? Question mark.
Alright, now what's the worst that supers could be in?
Oh, supers can be in a lot of gross places.
Can't be lower Torvis, we know that for sure.
Yeah, Lower
That's
Torvis
impossible.
and Lower Torvis is probably the only place that supers can just be like. Oh, besides Warrior's Walk.
Yeah, Where's Walk,
Warrior-
Valtrine,
Mm-hmm.
Corvus Energy.
War Virtual Grounds, actually. That's also supers locked.
Yeah.
So we have.
Otherwise, the entirety of Sank. And
Including Quadraxis and also Torvis Energy Controller. Oh, just imagine if supers run Torvis Energy Controller.
oh,
Knowing we already have to get an STK on Tumos.
Chica. We don't know if Chica's super locked yet. What are
Ch-
Chica keys? Chica keys are ones in Dark Torvis Bog.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I saw what that was there.
I did not get a good hint at it, or a good read on it. Okay, all right. It has no. Is that a missile?
No idea.
Oh, well, whatever it is, he doesn't want it. Wait.
What? Oh, okay.
Oh,
All right.
okay. Looking for the door. Okay.
I missed what was in Torvis Plaza. Did we not check it? Or Plaza Access, excuse me.
I did not see Plaza Access.
Neither did Darkstar.
Okay, all right.
Right.
This
Words is
like-
going to get the funny
Oh,
meme experience.
right. The meme is real. Dark ammo. Okay.
Now, the funny location would be a Cursed Lake. That would be the funny location.
That is a hinted beam location. Yeah, that's So, where's the Dark Visor if that's the case?
Going for Dark Torvis here, I'm not sure I agree with this. I feel like you want to do Upper Light Torvis first, just for the hint, and Path of Roots first. And then you can save warp out of Upper Dark Torvis. That's my rationale for doing Upper Dark Torvis second.
There are two places to save warp out of here, just in case supers don't pop up. Oh, not going for the save warp. I mean, we do have Light Suit, but and 3 power bombs, but also not safety saving on 1 energy tank. Chat, I don't know if you know this, Boost Guardian is a rude boss, and that's with 4 O's.
STK though.
Okay, we're gonna get it after the fight, it looks like.
Alright, don't mess it up. Otherwise you might just die.
Okay, looking good, looking good, looking good.
Okay.
Okay, there we go.
Oh, you're good.
Good fight.
I'm actually kind of shocked at how behind Words is right now. Like, Words is taking for... Oh, never mind.
Are you kidding me?
Never mind. Okay. Okay. Just...
Number 2
Amazing
is an
feat.
arena. Number 2 is an arena half pipe. Okay. All right, so now with this Giga Brain play, you immediately just go for STK hints. Like, skip everything else. Go for STK hints. See what
Yep.
the rest is.
I think you definitely maybe clear Upper Dark Torvis and then pivot save.
Yep, Baja knows the meme. Is this go mode? Meanwhile, we also need distracted boyfriends. 7 STKs. What?
We can't check poison ball. That's unfortunate.
You
Oh,
were
never mind. Yes, we
saying?
can. Dude, just say words and things happen. Just say words, Dracos. They'll keep happening, dude. Sestron Seed? Sure, why not? Poison ball? Yeah, bro, just do it. Oh my god.
Vanilla STK? Sure, absolutely.
No,
Let's do
that's
it.
okay. No, absolutely.
Hmm.
Dude, we don't even need hints. Just go where the items are, dude. World Chamber Light next. If you were a slightly more optimized gamer, you would do this last, and you would seek a world to get back into Upper Light Taurus.
Pending your comfort with the set. Oh my
Just go where
goodness.
the items are, dude. Just go where the items are, dude. What are we doing? Like, who needs hints, man? Just that's how Echoes was meant to be played.
Are we sure this is not like a weekly race?
So what are we missing? Just Echo Visor and Grav. That's it. And then we're just like, oops, all items.
That's it.
Yeah. And we have about 1 trillion checks left over. And I don't see a reason why words would deviate from this route either.
No, I think you got to stick to this.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a missile. Oh, Words is going to do the Torvus Energy Controller out of bounds, though. We're going to skip supers. Like, he's not really going to get punished by this, knowing where the supers are, but at the same time, this is going to cost a little bit of time.
Yeah. Yeah, you're getting a little punished for this. I don't feel like this is necessary in your scenario. I feel like this is a little bit too ambitious.
It may be. Oh, Vanilla E-Tank. This is our third E-Tank seen this seed, I think.
Well, what are we doing? Are we just going straight to Torvus Energy Controller?
Yep.
Wow, okay.
This is
I thought we were just going to do the fight.
Nope, nope. So we open the door to skip the super requirement, and then go back into Torvus Energy Controller to also get the hint.
That's fine, it's just, we know, well, I guess supers can technically be there.
They can, like, for all Words knows, they can be there.
Doing the fight isn't a good play, but this is pretty strong. I don't know if either of them are strong. I mean, if we're doing this faster, like, if we're just, like, blazing up this elevator, then sure.
Oh, Words, you gotta get a little, just a smidge higher. There you go, just like that. Okay.
Alright, then we transition back, and then Sealing Warp, and then touch the door.
Okay, Words does need to be careful. There's a little bit of collision here you can get caught on, and then you're just never getting back in bounds. But I think he's in an okay position. Yep, there we go.
Excuse me. Interesting. I thought we'd be doing Torvus Energy Controller first before the fight.
So to do that, you actually have to reload the room. You gotta shoot the door first, Words. Or, there you go.
Or just touch
you actually have to reload the room so the elevator activates.
Oh, okay.
That's the only reason you do the fight first, after you open that door. Nice, quick kill
Good.
there by Words.
No, Darkstar, and they're going to end up in Torvus Energy Controller about the same time, it seems like. Oh, no. Path of Roots first. Nope.
Path of Roots first. Path of Roots.
Alright, why not?
Oh, Path of Roots first, yep.
Probably should have done Torvus Energy Controller first, but alright. Path of Roots, Quad is dead.
Quad, missile. Well, Quad still required, but Quad is dead. Path of Roots
Go where the items are.
SDK number 3.
Oh, and Dark Burst and Torvus Temple.
Nice.
What is that?
Lagoon is... That's ammo of some kind. Light ammo, dark ammo. Yep.
Meanwhile, Torvus Energy Controller.
Is an energy tank. All right. Not seeing too many of those this seed. Visor is in cache A. Okay, well, here come the emerald hints normally being very powerful. And actually, in this case, it is going to prove to be true for words, because that's a dark visor.
You pick it up and right there's an STK.
Mm-hmm.
Lovely.
Wait, what?
Now, Words has not gotten the good news yet, though, about... we haven't gone to Underground Tunnel, so...
True.
Maybe what Words was worried about was the Underground Tunnel crash? Is that what we were worried about?
That
Well,
is
we haven't checked...
that is a legitimate concern. Yeah, that is a
Wait,
legitimate concern.
wait, Darkstar. We have not done Torvis Temple access. Oh, that's because we're doing this. Sorry, I got confused. Alright, now Words is going to get the fun.
And welcome to the seed.
Mm-hmm. While we have some downtime, I can go check the VOD to see what was in mining puzzle.
Okay. Our first SDK now for Words there. And there's that hinted visor you just picked up. And we haven't really mentioned anything about the format of this part of the stage of the tournament yet.
What was that? No way.
What are you seeing?
I don't know yet. I'm gonna find out.
Okay. Now, neither runner really got a great look at it. Okay, number 8 is in
E.
Phillips Temple access. But yes, for this stage of the tournament, we did mention that there are no mentors guiding our mentees. However, every mentee is in the bracket stage. I forget how many mentees there are. I want to say it's like 18 to 20, something like that. I forget the exact number offhand. I'm sure I'm going to get yelled at for that. Sorry. And we are in a double elimination portion of the bracket. Oh, 24. Oh, wow. It's even higher than I thought. So we have an upper bracket and a lower bracket. Once you lose and fall to the lower bracket, you will have a chance to still make it to the grand finals. However, you'll have to fight your way all the way through the entirety of the lower bracket, and then to get out and face the winner of the upper bracket. However, once you're in lower bracket, if you lose again, you are done. Your tournament run ends there.
Oh, did Words back out of Tover's Grove? Ooh. Skipping, the issue will be here, we'll be skipping, supers. That might just,
yep.
Let's see what happens here.
Yeah.
What other options? Sank is available for Words. Like in terms of logical options for Words.
Mm-hmm.
Sank. Once they see the but I don't know if they lowered the gate. Did they lower the gate? I think they did.
For Underground Tunnel, yes, but for the... If you're talking about Great Forgotten Bridge, no, I don't believe that was done.
Major and for FTA. Thank you. Game.
Oh, funny game.
No, the fact that they saw the Cobalt, the word saw the Cobalt, could be... No one has gotten SDK hints yet.
Yeah.
Which I think is a mistake on Darkstar's part. We should have pivot saved in Torvis Lagoon.
Might be pushing for Cobalt hints, actually.
For what, though? I guess we don't need Echo. We don't know if we need grav. We need to go figure that out. That's the problem.
Yeah.
That's why we want to grab hints here.
Indeed. I'm sure there's a reason, but I'm actually curious about this. This would be a good question during the interview process. And there's want a key
Oh
there for
no,
words.
we're grabbing hints.
Okay. Wordsayer did just save, so this is gonna be. You know, I don't really hate this from Wordsayer. It's possible, like, you know, obviously Wordsayer has.
I don't hate it either.
Yeah, you know, he has some experience going out of bounds, so maybe he's thinking I could just skip supers entirely. Turns out yes, but also no. You're probably
Are
picking them up
supers locking
anyway.
anything aside from hints?
Currently that's unknown. Oh yeah, you're only gonna get the Path of Eyes hint, Wordsayer. You kind of have to turn around after this.
Cobalt hint? Echo Visor and Hall of Honor Dead. Never mind, we're in go mode.
What is this
We're in 100%
seed?
go mode. Path of Eyes, Movement System, and Dark Aegon Wastes.
Wait. That's gravity boost. That's more than likely gravity boost. I mean, it's 50-50 gravity and grapple. Is gravity in Under Temple Access? Under Transit 1? We have seen all of Upper Dark Torvus, right? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, that's a Inghive key? Oh, Aegon key. Okay.
Final Aegon keys in Inghive. Morbus is dead, so yeah.
Yep.
Don't know about Chica yet, I don't believe. Actually, do we?
We have no chick intel. Okay, so now Wordsayer is going to, I believe this is going to be a save warp right here. Yep.
Oh, Space Jump was in Crossroads, by the way. So that's probably what it was referring to. The Dark Aegon Waste movement system.
Did it say Dark Aegon? I thought I said Dark
Yeah, it said
Torvus.
Dark Aegon.
Okay, yeah, that's going to be a Space Jump then.
Word save warped.
Yeah, this is a play for SDK hints.
Okay.
Maybe we scout Hall of Honor Dead on the way, but I don't know.
Or you can do it. We have the items.
We do.
I missed what was in main research. I was busy writing things.
Reactor core is a red key.
I know, but main research. I'm gonna check the VOD.
Oh, I never saw main research either. I don't know.
Oh, we're grabbing this key. Wait, isn't Worms dead?
Worm is a missile expansion.
Yeah.
Oh,
Worm
did he peek Mining Plaza? I don't know if he peeked.
It was Mining
Plaza.
Station B hint.
Yeah,
What are we doing
he knows
this for?
Worm is dead, but did he actually look at the Mining Plaza item? If he didn't look at that, he might think he needs to pick that up.
It was an E. Pretty sure.
Yeah, but does he know that?
But also, like, maybe he's thinking it's gravity. Also, another hint.
Another hint. Meeting grounds, translators, and dynamo. Thanks, game. Good hint.
Mm-hmm. Dank map. E. Our only remaining major is Grav.
I mean,
Because we
also
know
grapple.
Echoes in Hall of Honor Dead.
Yep.
That's
Grapple
it.
beams. Yeah, grapple beams still out there somewhere. But we don't care about that. Quentin, you have a job of appearing and putting up barriers. You have one job. I guess that job doesn't exist today.
All right, please save warp and grab hints now.
Yes.
Surely.
Please. Okay.
okay.
Save.
Okay.
Save warp. Save warp. Okay.
This is a nice spot for a pivot save. We got lower Torvus axis pretty close. We got Sank axis. It's a nice spot.
Our mentees are learning the screw attack bonk to get out of bounds pretty consistently here and abandon base. Definitely easier than what I learned.
Transition said, but I don't think Darkstar looked at main research.
Wait, did he beat Quentin? Wow, I just never saw that then. Quentin just didn't exist.
About 1 trillion things happen at the same time, to be fair.
Yeah,
Like, everybody
that's
was
true.
great. Hints, items, willy-nilly, like... I most certainly was not looking, because I was writing down, like, the Equalizer
I
and
will I will fully admit, I just never saw Quentin. Okay, Wordslayer does need to be careful about the collision on the ceiling here, but it looks like we have already room transitioned. All he has to do now is make sure he doesn't transition back, fall. And we're good. Okay.
Hopefully Darkstar comes back for the meeting grounds and the Equalizer, surely. Second, right?
You would think so. Well, he knows Equalizer's here in Hall of Honor Dead. He might just walk this out. Oh, actually, if that's the case, why would he pivot save then?
I guess his plan originally was to pivot save in Deep Sank.
Oh, yeah, maybe. Yeah,
And then it's like, alright, never mind, we gotta... Alright, Virtual Grounds. That does not look like anything.
Looks like dark ammo, question mark?
You know, Dark Burst has been acquired, so if that's a thing, then it's most certainly not important.
Not a thing. Alright, so we have 4 unknown keys left. Numbers 4... No, 3 unknown keys. 4, 6, and 7. We know number 5 is Tumos.
Words is gonna know Dark Torvus Arena Pipe is gonna be is a key. So we're not. So hopefully Words goes there, then finds supers immediately.
Yeah,
it won't be a complete disaster if
I
like,
want to say he's. I want to say he's going to get supers.
Okay, so this should be number 9 first, and then
number
after
9.
that,
That'll be Poison Bog.
Yeah, Poison Bog, yes.
Okay. Yep.
Whereas for Darkstar, it's going to be number 4 first.
Number 2. This will be Pipe. Dark Torvus Arena.
Path of Roots, and then number 4.
Okay. Number 4. New intel.
Fun.
Hive Dynamo Works. Gross.
I call it.
Right.
I call it again.
Okay, there's Hive Dynamo Works again.
Yeah, Tumos.
Number 6. Transit Tunnel South. Okay, we need that gravity boost. All right.
We need gravity boost. Okay.
We
still have a race. Words is not.
We need everything.
Indeed.
Hydro chamber storage.
Okay. So we got to fight Spider Guardian, unless we want to do a secret world, which we should.
I mean, I don't think our runners are going to want to do that, but we'll see. So yeah, we have a little bit of spice here.
Wait. All but 2 of our keys are in Torvus.
Wait, what?
All but 2 of them, dude. Tumos and
either letter Dark Torvus. Yeah, you're right.
That's hilarious.
Oh, this could be huge. If Defiled Shrine is anything, this might just be game over right here.
Yeah, and we didn't get a hint for it, so...
We did not. Just some E. Okay. I mean, I think you have to consider doing Sparta Guardian as an option until you get a hint for Gravity Boost, assuming it's hinted.
That was an E in Defiled Shrine?
Yes.
Okay. Meantime, I'm going to check the VOD for what Virtual Grounds was, because... For that,
I want to say it was Dark Ammo, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, it's Dark Ammo.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank God Words is playing on emulator at high resolution. Thank God, dude.
And Baja and chat bring up a good point. We are not death warping on the left side here. Where are... You know what?
Oh, we're grabbing Echo.
Yeah, we're grabbing Echo.
Yeah, Echo's in Hall of Honor Dead, Baja.
Yeah, and he knows
that. It was hinted in main research.
Yep, he absolutely knows that.
Yep. I assume Darkstar's initial plan was to was to pivot. And Words is going to find supers. All right, so we're in even ground now. Now it's just a where in God's name is gravity, or are we going to do a secret world to grab? Because we can skip blog. Like, or rather, we can fight blog without grab, and it won't be an issue.
It sucks.
Sucks, but I think a bunch of E plus gravity shouldn't be an issue.
You know, with
a bunch of E plus light suit shouldn't be an issue.
Yeah, and we have Dark Burst. Actually, yeah, that would not be a terrible fight.
Uh-oh. Whoa.
Words. Uh-oh, and no power bomb.
No power bomb. Oh boy.
Okay.
We have not checked wind chamber.
Weird. Yeah, we're checking wind chamber. There is an infinitesimal chance that if you bomb Boost Guardian here, he'll just fall out bounds. I've had it happen to me exactly once.
What?
And he'll just say, "My people need me," and off he goes. Oh my goodness!
Oh,
that's cannonball. That's cannonball. Okay, that's cannonball.
Go where all the majors are, dude. This boss sucks, dude. The morph ball boss, like this game rocks, but the morph ball bosses suck. I think we can all agree on this. Chat, can we agree on this?
I think
they kind of suck. They're kind of lame.
Because we have what do we have? Spider Guardian. We have Power Bomb Guardian. We have Boost Guardian.
Emperor 2.
Emperor 2. Okay, I guess the one caveat to that, Bomb Guardian. That's like the one that's not terrible.
It's not really a morph ball fighting boss, though, you know. Like you don't have to fight in morph ball.
Oh,
is what
Caretaker.
I'm saying.
Yeah, you know what? Caretaker.
Caretaker sucks.
Caretaker.
I'm glad they learned their lesson with that in Corruption.
But did they though?
I mean, they unlearned a few other lessons, but yeah. Like, load times should be, reasonable. Maybe adopt this new solid state storage technology that we've been hearing. I think it was brand spanking new back in 2007. Like, it would have been, to be fair, actually, it would have been obnoxiously expensive at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Nowadays it's like crazy cheap, but in the late aughts, I think it was like incredibly new. I think even in the early 2010s, it was like really, really new.
Wait, Word's got a power bomb drop.
Oh,
how lucky do you have to get a power bomb drop from these guys?
Can you just power bomb here?
No, he is invincible during this part of the phase.
I know, but like to do the thing, to like stun him.
No, I don't think it works that way. Well, he's dead now.
Yep. Okay, grab boosts, chat, choices, decisions. Where's the gravity boost?
The world is our oyster.
Yeah. Did we check Sand Cache? What was Sand Cache? Nothing, right?
I believe we did. I don't remember who checked it.
I don't think either player checked main reactor.
No, you're right. Neither player did. In fact, we only got the one player, Wordsayer, who actually got the Dark Oasis hint.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking at Wordsayer right now. Oh, that's a missile, I think. It was like glowing red. Yeah. The main reactor's dead. Mining station A probably dead. It looked like a missile to me, and at the time I remember commenting. Yeah. Also, central mining station. I can check that as well to make sure.
I believe that was an orange glow, so I want to say that was a missile.
Yeah, it was.
Yep, and op our tracker. Link in the document for everyone in chat if you want to keep track of where we're at.
The deets doc, if you will, because it has all the deets. Also, while we're tracking, I think this is Poison Bog's about to be collected, and then we'll be even on SDKs. Suddenly we'll be even. Just kind of crazy.
Mm-hmm. And also, since we're at the 1 hour mark, let's take a moment to say give our runners a follow. They're putting on a great race for everyone. You can also follow Op, our tracker, Drake, my co-com. You can also follow me as well. I'm just the guy with the mic. Well, we were Eve on key items for about 5 seconds.
Looks like beam ammo. Yep, that looks like beam ammo. Okay. Central mining station. Bioenergy was nothing, I believe, as well.
So let's see here. We have an Orphan Storage C, Orphan Sand Processing. We haven't even touched Dark Labs yet.
Nope, not at all.
It's been that kind of. It's just been that kind of a seed.
Yep.
The entirety of Dark Labs is open to us.
We even got some funny ones like GFMC Ship, Cursed Lake, Ing Reliquary, Phasing Grounds, Proving Path. Wait, did Darkstar check GFMC Ship? We were right there, were we not?
Neither of our runners checked GFMC Ship, and also we were there. He did not check it.
It would be a fun route back into Sank here.
You know what?
I wouldn't mind it to go to Sank entrance here, actually.
He didn't have a power bomb to go to that side of Wind Chamber. And he turned around.
Okay.
Chat, I'm pretty sure he did not check GFMC, right?
I'm gonna look at the VOD.
We're going to Aegon.
Yep, no powerbomb, turned around. Yep, you're correct.
Okay.
Are we doing Cashby Chasm as words? No, we want that cobalt. No, we definitely want that cobalt.
Want the cobalt. Yeah, we do want the cobalt.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did go that way, but then got stopped by an ammo check.
Interesting. I'm not sure I like going Aegon here. I feel like we do Torvis, no? You go where the keys are. You always go where the keys are first, and then you... Well, at least if you're a disciple of Baja Blood, which I am.
He did not see Mining Plaza.
Not see Mining Plaza, okay.
Okay. Well, in his case, the keys where they're at are in 2 places that he does not have Grav Boost for. So that's probably why he's here in Aegon. Because we also have Hive Dynamo Works and Tumos. This could just be a Quadraxis play. And yeah, chat pointing out that Sank entrance was available. We do have Cobalt also. Check that hint.
Yeah. A lot of options, but I feel like considering that we have 2 hands in lower Torvis as well, I feel like I would have cleared as much as Torvis as you can, then go to Sank. I feel like that would have been the more optimal play. Just to get, because like, getting back to lower Torvis, getting back to TTS is pretty easy from Sank. Is my rationale, at least. It's like not a monstrous detour to come back for it.
We're finishing off Aegon before we do... Okay, interesting. I don't know how I feel about that. It's interesting. I don't necessarily hate it, but I don't necessarily love it either. I think at this point you want to go for your Cobalt hints. That might be the stronger play.
Oh, I just noticed. Do you know what Word's mentor? Oh. Okay, good. What Word's orphaned? Bioenergy. Where does it not go to bioenergy?
He did see bioenergy because he took a pivot save there. He
Darkstar did, but Words did not. I checked the mod.
Oh.
Words could have gone there, but decided not to.
Decided not to. Okay, you're right. So this is going to be a sand processing and storage C play.
Yeah.
And meanwhile,
Words just is not going to have bioenergy. I mean, bioenergy is going to be orphan forwards, but that's fine.
Yeah. But by extension, also storage C and sand processing. Meanwhile, Words just going to do lower Torvis. I think this is going to be a safety save. Yep.
Probably fight blog, and then fight fight Power Guardian.
Okay, so we went here for sand processing, but did not do storage C. Okay, if you're gonna come here to make that check, you have to route it Storage Sea and finish it off.
I would even just do all of Dark Torvis or Dark Aegon here.
Dark Labs.
Yeah. Air underwater forwards. Okay. Nice. There's only one key though, Baja. It sank.
and that's in the
I have Dynamo.
it's
I mean,
in the
okay,
dark.
I guess and Tumos, sure. Now, okay. That being said, if we're doing this to get Tumos energy, um, golf clap, good.
I mean, if you're gonna come into Sank, I would probably do it through Sank entrance. Because now Sank entrance and the hints are just super, super orphaned. And he's thinking about it. Yeah, I probably would have. I probably would have done the Sank routing in first.
And this is, I believe, a Torski.
Yes. And as yet, Chica is still unknown.
Chica's dead. No?
Wait,
No,
no,
Chica's not dead. Oh, that's
Chica's
right.
not dead.
Seed bleed,
Chica-
excuse me.
Oh, but we're not getting the Hall of Combat Mastery hint.
Yeah.
You know what? Nah, I mean, this is the play straight for quad. I might have routed the hint in before coming into Culling Chamber, but that's me. I think, no, I think this is just going to be a straight up Quadroxus play. And Word Seers be like, you're kidding me, right? I was just there.
See, my concern is also we can. If we were doing the secret roll, then we should do it now, no? I feel like if we were doing Hive Dynamo Works here, we would be doing it now first, rather than going for quad. Or at the very least, maybe save and then try the secret world. But no, we're grabbing him. We're fighting quad.
He is not gonna do out of bounds.
Oh, never mind. Okay.
Okay. Wait, can you just slope jump that? Is that a thing?
No.
Is
It
that
is a triple
thing?
BSJ.
I
Or a really
know,
strong 2 BSJ.
I know there's a bomb space jump, but is there an actual slope jump that actually works here?
No.
Okay, he does not know it.
Yeah, this is kind of weird. I think this is a routing error on their part.
Now, we did say towards the beginning of this race that our mentees might drive us nuts. This is part of it. Like, this is still a learning experience for our mentees. We will see these things as perceived mistakes, and that's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
They are still learning, and they're getting their feet under them.
And to be fair to Darkstar, routing excellently up until this point.
Mm-hmm.
I think. Well, I wouldn't have preferred the Zank play, but I wouldn't have preferred this play. But like, it's a play. Like he's playing. He's making dedicated plays. Just made a mistake here about forgetting that you need to do a BSJ here to do it.
Yeah. And Baja pointed out, like, this is a lot slower for you taking the elevator back down. That is true. Like, I mean, he's probably going for the Cobalt hint now, but I probably would have just committed to it and just done the portal opening with the Darkmiser Seekers.
Yep.
But now we'll get a peek at the Dynamo Works tunnel. Oh wow, high five here. Nice
Cobalt translator.
lock. Nice cobalt lock, cobalt hint game.
And Hive Dynamo Works is the key, right? Yes, it is.
Yes, it is an STK.
And Dynamo Works tunnel is a key.
Oh, red key. Okay.
I believe that is a
that is gonna be a
hive
hive
key.
key.
Yeah.
Yeah, Echo could just be needed for Quadraxis logically, and also for Dark Samus 4. Like, it might not be needed for anything other than just the fights.
Ooh, words did not go to going to Sank without Echo. That's weird. I don't know about that. Gravity boost and store C. Go mode.
Go
mode.
Did I not just say this before he came into Sank?
Baja's disgusted. Storage C.
Storage C, you shouldn't have left me behind.
Okay. We book it. Why are we doing this puzzle? Okay, to get to...
this is gonna be I think this is going to be a save warp.
Okay.
Or could...
This is the puzzle rotated 90 degrees exactly. Wow, that was magnificent. Yeah, let's do quad and
Spreader Guardian.
Hive Dynamo.
Get Hive Dynamo, come back here.
Don't need Echo.
Actually, you don't even have to come back here. Just go back down the elevator, go back to labs, get your gravity boost. Go back to Lower Torvis. Last 2 keys, you're done. And then just save warp after that, get Tumos, and walk straight to Sky Temple Grounds.
Yeah, they have the same SDKs. This is just like they are now even. They are now exactly even. It is now a speedrun for both of them.
They have the same intel, but Wordsayer is missing the Echo Visor from Hall of Undead.
Looks like Words is going to do quad first, which Darkstar should be doing as well. This is an error. Should be doing quad first. Yes, go back down.
Probably thinking, okay, which way do I go?
Do the wash station. Yep. Don't scan hints. Get rid of these. That missile is free, by the way, Darkstar, because this room takes a while to load. Okay.
Wow, we almost had a 2-for-1 deal in the res bits. Okay.
If you want a cute trick here, you can actually freeze the res bit and jump on the shield, and then use that to climb up this room. It's really cute.
Mm-hmm. It's actually used in a couple of old categories of speedruns. Might still be used by runners. Okay, Words, you need to not face the bomb slot if you want to get the instant morph. You have the right idea, right setup, you just face it the wrong way. Nicely
Nice.
done by Wordsayer there.
All right.
Oh, I feel the puns coming on now.
See, Baja, you could be making these jokes with me right now.
Mm-hmm. You could.
Yeah. When are we going to have a TriCast? We need to have a TriCast.
Probably for
SpeedGaming
finals.
needs to allow
Yeah.
that.
Probably for finals. I would say the 3 comps for finals.
Oh man, this is fair enough.
Oh, TriCast for Trilogy? Oh, yo, that's a good idea!
Yo. Well, that would be a mess, and I'd love it.
Mm-hmm. 3-player cross-game cup match?
And pick the people who are the most likely to interrupt somebody else. Like the ones that just like always talk over someone else. Sometimes it's nice to have one of those, but then just have 3 of them at the same time. Oh, it's just so good.
Mm-hmm.
All right, got Jim.
Alright, we got 52 light ammo on Wordsayer side. Not that great, and 85-ish for Logan.
Words knows the strat.
Or
Missed
does know
the
the
bomb, but
strat.
that's fine. Knows that the left leg is good. Like to use supers instead. Alright. This is going to be a bit messy for Darkstar. But Darkstar has the Echo Visor, so
Yep.
other phases are going to be a little bit simpler. Good. Clearing out the feet. Yeah, kind of crazy that this kind of worked out really, really well. I preferred words as a route early on, but that just didn't work out. And then skipping the Echo Visor before going to Sank, heads up play, and it worked out.
Yeah, that Echo Visor is going to end up being not needed for anything other than
Yep.
bosses, logically.
And if we want it, we can grab it before the end of the game. If we
Yep.
really, really wanted it. But I don't think we should. I would have straight up at least done the hints in Lower Taurus. That's probably where I would have lost time.
Yeah, I probably would have done them too. I would have gotten the Gathering Hall and Catacombs hints. So at this point, we can rule out Chica as having anything. I mean, Grapple Beam is still out there somewhere. That
Yep.
could be on like Chica or Airy or
And
something.
I care about
something
beam
other silly.
combos, so I will not close the tracker.
Yeah, so we still need Sunburst and Sonic Boom.
Yep. And if you happen to drive by Sunburst, you should grab it. Like if you're going through abandoned worksite and it's like right there, you should grab it. It does save time on final boss.
Mm-hmm.
When I'm bringing one
So
specifically.
So this is actually now where that lack of Echo Visor is coming back to hurt words there, because ran out of light ammo, and now the supers and the missiles are missing.
Auto aim, nice.
Wow.
Oh boy. Okay.
Boink.
Oh my god.
Wow. Okay. So all
Dang.
that time Wordslayer gained during phase 1 is being given back in phase 2.
Yeah. We're choking a little bit here. We don't need to be doing this. Why is the screw attack not working? Explain this to me.
It actually does work. It's just that sometimes when you do full-on contact damage like that, you don't do like all damage for every frame that you come into contact with it.
It's
just like
Words tried to screw attack several times, but it just did not. The
Oh.
screw attack just did not turn on.
that might just be game saying no. In other words, game bad. Oh no!
Oh, this is.
Okay, missile. Okay, that one connected. Okay.
Wow, somehow missiles connect there.
Wow. Okay.
Darth Quintons, get out of the way. Oh,
No!
this is so much time loss.
Oh. Oh. Oh wait. Wow. Did Wordslayer just cancel the screw attack right there?
I think we'll be on the wrong side of. I think we just might be on the wrong side of the body to be hitting it, so that's why we're jumping on the leg. Okay.
Oh, maybe.
Finally,
Mm-hmm.
should be good now.
We can finally get our
Quad is
all-important
dead.
missile.
Did we have a hint for quad? Yeah, we did. We did. Okay.
Yeah, we had that hint. That was in FTA, I think, or was that FTA? I don't remember. I mean,
Path
the
Roots.
thing. Oh, Path of Roots. Okay, I knew it was right here. I have the deets right in front of me. Logan remembering to collect the energy. I know in previous races, myself in particular might have said, please pick it up for fast travel, but in this case, no, you have to pick it up because
Yes.
if you want to finish the game, you must.
And here we probably grab it. We can't save. We have to go back through Watch Station.
Actually, this is going to work out great because you return the energy. You just turn right, go fight Spider Guardian, get Hive Venom Orbs. Yeah. oh, forget. I'm sorry, Baja. It's Umos, not you must.
This is the commentary we miss out when you play random CGCs, Baja. Think about that next time. I would have stepped aside and tracked immediately. That's what I would have done. Like, oh, Baja and Leno are commentating. Who needs me?
Mm-hmm.
I'll just dabble with my little document.
Oh, by the way, speaking of that, tomorrow at 1 o'clock Eastern, I believe is our next scheduled match.
Correct. Soaring Wyvern versus Rollin Tankir. It is being commentated by Leno.
Hello.
1 p.m. That is in how many hours? So people don't do
that is going to be, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4 plus 11. That'll be 13 and a half hours, I believe, if my math is correct.
Your math is, I believe, incorrect.
No.
That is.
I'm sorry. I've actually been awake
12.
for 25 hours.
Oh boy. Okay. Right. 12 hours and 9 a.m. Then another 3, another 4. So that is in 15 and a half hours from now. From this very point.
This isn't off by 1 error. This is a simple server thing, a simple programming thing. Off by 1 errors happen.
There's a
all
schedule
the time.
page.
Yes, there is.
All right, you'll have your wish tomorrow, Drake.
Uh-oh.
Magnificent. Wonderful.
Yo, let's go.
Baja signed up. I'm signing up to track immediately. There we go. There you go.
Oh, that is the collision in Hive Temple.
Get down, Mr. President.
I have words about the collision in this room. I disagree with it. Words should not have bonked there.
I agree.
Some of the worst collision in a room in this game.
Okay, so we fight. Do we have a name for Spider Guardian yet? We don't have a name for Spider Guardian.
Nothing comes to mind. All right,
Spider Guardian is not too. Doesn't need a name. Yeah. Because usually the funny enemies, the problematic enemies, like Spider Guardian's like once you speedrun, Spider Guardian is very straightforward.
Mm-hmm.
Albert's funny because you just skip him in speedrun. You just jump over the gate and leave.
Mm-hmm.
Like every category.
And in those same speedruns, you just incinerate Bomb Guardian.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I can't stand these enemies in this room. In Sentinel's Path. I absolutely
There was a fun race yesterday between Baja Barat, Cathuman, Nye, and Avina, and I think some other people weren't streaming.
Ooh.
And it was... And those Mechanobites were spectacular content. So there was an SDK in Sentinel's Path. 3 of the racers decided to do the secret roll to grab it without Annihilator. Or I can't remember which one it was. I think, yeah, it was without Annihilator. But they did it after they fought Quad.
Okay, this is actually a big mistake right here. Words, you need to turn that energy in.
Oh, no.
Like, he did not turn in that energy, right, chat? Like, I'm not crazy, right?
I don't think the energy was returned. I'm gonna open up the... I'm gonna cancel my story here. And open up the VOD.
Put story on hold.
Nope. We just walked right past it. Yep,
oh,
we just walked
boy.
right past it.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
That's a problem for words there right there.
That's... Hopefully they remember. Although... it's... Can you get back to... Yeah, you can get back there.
Yeah, all the spider tracks in this room will activate once you're done with the fight.
It's just very slow.
It's an annoying backtrack. You'd either have to go all the way back through the room, or you'd have to go back through Sanctable Access.
See, because not enough nerds heal nature. The nerds forget to go back to heal nature. SMH. We need more nerds healing nature, guys.
I mean, I guess it's not the worst thing. We have Dark Visor Seekers. We can do Sanct Temple access with the quick kill. So it's not the worst thing, but this is definitely a time loss on Wordsayer's part.
Yeah. But anyway, back to the story.
Okay, yes, back to the story. Sorry.
So
Go
secret
ahead.
world. It turns out the Mechanobites, when you try and do the Sentinel's Path secret world, because the room is occluded, or not occluded, it's the wrong room. They can shoot through the wall.
Wait, what?
So you can.
What?
So you're trying to do this secret world. You're trying to do this like wrong room secret world to get out of the room, to get out of like the pocket where the enemy where the item is. You keep getting shot out by the Mechanobites. Oh, what is that? Sunburst. Yo.
All right. Can we get a Sonic Boom sighting? Probably not.
And yeah, so Baja managed to figure it out because Baja had Cannonball and like was able to last a little longer. Whereas Cadhuman, bruh, it was a disaster.
Oh no.
Markers wasn't streaming, I believe. So I don't know what happened to Markers. Sam and Vina forfeited much earlier before that became a point, but yeah.
I see.
Nai was the only
Markers,
person who had the foresight to do it before Quad.
I see Markers mentioned earlier before Baja linked the clip. I died 7+ times.
Yeah, that scene was fun. Chica had Annihilator, by the way, for the
I
context.
think at that point you commit to just killing Chica, unless the Chica keys are
The
just
thing is that the keys I
horribly-
think sucked. I think the key, one of the last key was like under Temple 1, and that's like nobody was getting that. Finally, our next key. It's only been, I think, half an hour since we picked up our last
it's been
key.
about that long, yeah.
Yeah. Next, we have. Actually, no, we don't even save warp. We go down the elevator, go to storage C, grab gravity, then maybe go to tortoise to the side.
Or I mean, you're right next to the door. No, I think the side door might be just ever so slightly faster.
Because we need to go to
All right.
storage C right now.
All right, this is going to be a critical point for Wordsayer, though. If he does not turn around and go to O'Lear and return and heal nature, that's GG's.
Yeah. I think I have key 1. I wonder where that other Inghav Kia was. Because could have done maybe the game actually no wait, Annihilator was early. Never mind.
Yep. Well, Sank Entrance is still available. Area is still available.
The other keys in Aegon Waste or Sank Fortress.
Yep. Let's see here.
Ones?
Vault, Cat West, Watch Station, Main.
Yeah,
Gyro.
plenty. Sentinel's Path.
Yep.
Main Gyro.
All those checks are available. So there's a whole bunch of Sank where it could have been yet.
There's also a whole bunch. Actually, there's only. Wait, Bioenergy's dead. Wait, what other? Battle on Cash fight. It has to be in sync. Yeah, it has to be sync. We've cleared all of Aegon. And I think.
Yes, I believe you're correct.
I think the Aegon key is in Hive Entrance. It is. Definitely. The final Aegon key is in Hive Entrance.
Okay.
That's the only remaining check in Hive. That is funny.
So Wordsayer has now exited the tunnel. Let's see where he goes after this. Yeah, if he had just gone 2 rooms further and gone to storage C.
Yep.
He would have been in go mode like 20 minutes ago. And might even be wrapping up. Okay, so Words is heading back towards O'Lear. So he realized that he forgot to return the energy. This is good.
Still going to cost him, though, and also Baja brings up an important point. Words did not go for bioenergy earlier, which means that we're going to have to do Vent Area B, which is very slow. Costs at least, I think, 20 seconds.
He did reset it, yeah, because he
Oh, we
went.
reset it.
Yeah, because he saw storage B and then decided no, there's nothing here because we didn't have space jump to get back conveniently. Remember, even though he could have just taken the dark door back through command center and trooper security station. I forget what that room was called with the two gates.
That's security station
Okay,
B,
that's what. Thank you.
I think. The one where Dark Samus does the superhero landing cutscene.
Yep, that's the one.
Security station B.
All right, let's say hello to the pirates again.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, we had to get down Mr. President moment with the Metroids.
By the way, saying temple access was our final Inghive key. Definitely.
Thank Temple Access. Oh, right.
Yeah.
It's right there. Okay.
Darkstar, where are we going? I guess we're going out labs this way?
Are we sure? I don't know if
No,
you
why would we
lowered
want to save where Baja? The lower Torvis key is where they are. Lower Torvis is where the keys are. We want to go through side Torvis, no?
I don't think he lowered the gate to get in here because of where Space Jump was. He's going to have to go through Dark Labs in Warriors Walk, I think.
Maybe. Or
Yeah,
we just do the
not-
BSJ, which isn't too bad.
I don't think he's going to do that BSJ. Oh, that pirate
Indeed,
went for
we
a
are
ride.
not. We're
Okay,
going to the
yep,
Doomed
okay.
Entry,
We are going through Doomed Entry.
which is a fantastic name, by the way.
And yeah, oh, actually, Baja brings up a good point. If we save warp, we just get the Torva's Temple for free. Just go down the elevator.
I literally forgot about like the whole point. The whole point that I enjoy. The whole reason I enjoy returning.
When both
healing
of them
nature
are high
and stuff.
fiving. Yeah, both of them are high fiving, fighting quad. Like, yeah, normally we would return the energy to fast travel. I just forget my own words.
Doomed Entry was ammo. And that was nothing.
That's a missile.
Don't even bother turning around to check where's walk.
No, there's no need. We've seen every major except grapple.
Word save warping. I guess we can teleport to Aegon Energy.
So, yep. So we're gonna get the energy here.
Why not?
This will probably be a warp to Aegon to pick up the grav.
Yep. There you go. The beauty of healing nature, you guys. Look at it.
Mm-hmm.
Traveling at the speed of light. Okay, I don't want to get copyright struck. When I get SpeedGaming copyright struck.
No, now that Baja said that, save warping definitely would have been faster after doing after grabbing Sword C.
After grabbing Storage C, definitely, but I think what Baja's also talking about is whether or not it would be faster to take the elevator back down to then, like, after fighting Spider Guardian, do we take the elevator back down and then do this rather, or do we save warp and do this rather than take the elevator back down and do what Darkstar did?
Let's see here. The nearest save room was 3 rooms away because you're in Dynamo Works. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. You go down the elevator. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's time-wise, you're probably faster save warping, but room-wise, you actually traverse fewer rooms. I think that's a tough one.
This is such a rare scenario for like speedrunners, so like nobody's done like really strict time on it. So
yeah,
like,
because it's literally a case of real time versus game time. Like I'm not sure which one would be faster.
And even then, like, yeah, just like you said, speedrunners measure based off in-game time, so it wouldn't be reliable anyway. Even if by some miracle they did do timings like this.
Can you imagine a tournament where in-game time was the measure? Was the bar?
Jesus, I wouldn't even commentate. I would be. I'd be like, no, what are you guys doing? This is silly.
Everything is a reset. You save and check everything as a reset.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
It's literally just like a pseudo plando, like just that takes like 12 hours to complete.
But your in-game time is 19 minutes.
Okay, Still, Words is behind just because of that blunder, or just because of hot dogging Stank Energy Controller. So I don't know, barring an instant center, I don't know if Words can make it back. But I think both players feel behind. I think Darkstar also feels behind because Darkstar wasted a bunch of time going to Hive Gyro.
Yeah, there was a not considerable, but there was a very noticeable time loss in Inghive. And
Is Words really using the door to kill a Metroid? Is that on purpose?
Yes. Yes.
Glorious. Words also not safe warping. This is also a mistake.
Dark Burst strats on blog. Let's go.
Do it again. Oh, we don't even need to do this. We can just leave. Why is Words fighting Metroids here?
Wordsayer has actually fell and did not get the gravity boost yet, so he's got.
Oh, okay. But why fight the Metroids? Oh, not enough missiles, maybe?
No, he's got enough. There might. Okay, yeah, I think he's just getting confused with his own strats. Probably not sure what he wants to do. Goodbye, Alpha Blog. That was a clean fight. Alpha Blog lost almost half his health there without a second Dark Burst.
Somehow Screw Attack went under the missile. Metroids, funny video game.
That Metroid.
Get down, Mr. Sword C, dude. I'm actually kind of surprised how little I've seen Get Down, Mr. Presidents in this game. Where an enemy like Swan dies in front of your shot.
And the funny thing is, bioenergy is one of the highest rates of Get Down, Mr. President, just because the Metroids are everywhere in this room. And they just like getting in the way of the pirates. Alright, there's gravity now for Words. Has to
go right, go right.
Go right. Oh,
okay, but not like that.
Oh,
all right.
Oh, that's.
I guess now we're going left.
I mean, you did go right, but you fell down first. That's.
Now we go left to go right. So. Okay.
He's not
Gather all. I
using
cannot
the
tell what that
ceiling
was.
Yep. Yeah, the ceiling collision in bioenergy production is pretty rough. Although Phazon Pit is probably worse, despite it being a parallel copy. It feels like that, Markers. Yeah, it really does. The collision really does feel invisible. Okay, so Wordsayer is going to take another save warp. So I do like this routing. Wordsayer is making up time with the fast travels, but is probably just too far behind to make up the gap.
Yeah.
I do love this routing that Wordsayer is doing in the late game, though.
No, what's the closest save? I believe it's
Hydrodynamo Station. Hydrodynamo Station.
Yeah.
Either go out the dark or light door and then go back up.
Also, this fast travel puts you in a weird spot for some reason.
Mm-hmm. So this is kind of interesting as an observation. Normally how Corvus, like the Emerald Hints specifically, are just normally very strong in giving information. Really, what did the Emerald Hints give us today? Hold on, nothing. Well, the Dark Visor, I guess.
Major FTA? No,
yeah.
that would have been useless.
Yep. Like the Dark Visor in Cache A, I think, because that benefited Wordsayer, but really, I think that was our strongest Emerald Hint.
I think the most clutch hint had to be the fact that there was a key in Dark Torvus Arena Pipe.
Yep.
That saved Worms from skipping supers, potentially. All right, Tumos. What's our ammo looking like? We have power bombs.
5 out of 5. Oh, we saw ammo fish. So
We have good. Yeah, we have plenty.
115.98. Word Sayer looking a lot weaker on the ammo count. Hopefully we say hello to some ammo fish on the way to Alpha Blog.
Yeah, the poison bog as well.
Metroid Prime 4 is scheduled to be released within the next 30-ish days. I believe it's March.
Really? Oh, okay.
I believe. Now, I'm going off information from last year, 2024, but I want to say March was the release date. And we should have a Nintendo Direct in April about the successor system.
The Switch 2 Electric Boogaloo.
Yep. Yeah,
The most precarious bomb jump in the entire game.
Hardest bomb jump. Yeah, now I actually want to check my sources and make sure it is going to be March. Because I want to say it was like March 20th. Or March 20th. Oh, okay. So I might have been making it up. Information, just 2025. Don't know the final release date yet. Okay, so everything I said about March, ignore it.
Chat. More important question. Who cares about Switch 2 Electric Boogaloo or Prime 4? Better question. Are we getting dorked this seed? Vote now on your phones. This is very important.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Word still has Hydro Chamber. That's right.
Yep. The Super Switch U. See, I want to say they really should have gone with Switcherino. That would have been that would have been a good console name.
Yeah, are they done with Metroid Prime 4 Randomizer? That's a good question.
Are they done with Silk Song? Sure. Probably. I have no idea. Silk Song was...
I'm just saying ahead of time. I think, hold on, when is the next Doom game coming out? I might disappear for the next month if that Doom game comes out soon.
Oh, actually, Doom is... The next one's coming out really soon, I thought.
Yeah. Considering that I'm involved in Doom Eternal speedrunning, I might just...
See you next
May
next
15th,
year?
So in about a month. A month and a half-ish. No, wait, what? Oh, sorry, no, 2 months. Many months.
Mm-hmm. I have a game next week coming out that I want to go pick up. The Suikoden 1 and 2 remasters.
Oh. Darkstar's gonna have to do Alright, several cycle. Wait, that did damage? What?
He is close, but yeah, he's got a... Okay.
Blog isn't too bad. Words is gonna save some time here by skipping blog. Good.
Yep. Excellent. Nice, BSJ. Yeah, the 1 and 2 remaster is supposed to add a lot of quality of life features. And still maintain their original two-dimensional look. Nice 2 around there by Logan on Emperor Ing 1.
Where was Cannon again? Didn't we see Cannon?
Cannonball was Windchamber.
That's right. Okay.
There was no way we're
worth it to grab it. Nah.
No, that's too far away. That's too far away.
Well, Darkstar was like right there. Had screw attack, base jump.
Yeah.
And it's deceptive how much time you lose on this fight without cannon. Like the fight would be over already if we had cannon.
The fight would be over. I don't think you save enough time picking it up for how much time you spend here.
Whoa, too early.
Way too early.
Okay.
We got aggressive jumpy boy.
So this fight is actually pretty simple if you know the setup. Dash left, look at a spot, Like lock on, dash left calmly once. No double dash. Wait for a little bit because you might crash if you do it too early. And then screw attack. And you want to be low.
Yep, there's actually no crash with the lasers. What I do is I will actually wait a second before dashing, just to see if Emperor Ing jumps towards you. Because if you do, you can set yourself up for the TAS kill, which is quite fun.
Baja puts it best. Dash left, pause the game, ask Sestron where to look, then do the screw attack. The tricky bit that, like, you'll guarantee to get a bunch of damage this way. It's a little bit trickier. You have to be precise with your screw attack timing to get the one screw kill. Sestron, go to bed, dude. What are we doing?
No way, this is the session.
You already had your moment of glory with Pod W. Go to bed. You don't need to be here. You can sleep. Be healthy. Be healthy, my nerd.
Oh, too many shots. We are instant-centered.
And we're fighting the dork.
Immediately. I mean, this is not going to matter. We're not going to lose. Yeah, we're not going to lose enough time. I mean, we'd have to lose all 7 minutes for it to be that close. Because we're also assuming Words has a quick kill on Emperor Ing's 1, 2, and 3.
Wait, Sestron, were you here when we found out what was in Pod W?
Yes.
Because I don't think I saw Sestron in the chat at that point. Okay, good. All right, good. Yeah, go to bed, dude. You've learned everything you need to know about this scene. You can rest easy now, you know?
We have not learned Sonic Boom, so maybe that's what Sestron's here for.
Okay, fine. Fair enough. Sestron's a man of culture. Oh, I forgot. Hey, he's good. Wait, when did Darkstar get a second Aegon key? Huh?
Oh, I had that for a while. I don't remember where it was.
Oh, grab the reactor core. That's right.
Oh, yep.
We were actually questioning why he got in the reactor core.
Mm-hmm. Right, because he didn't have full boss intel at that point yet.
Yeah.
Yep, so we had a duplicable suit in GFMC Crate, but it didn't matter because the light suit was in Pod W.
Wait, do we have a movement system? Yeah, the movement system Dark Aegon. Yeah, okay.
Yep.
Which we now know is Is there anything else that Dark Aegon could have been? No, I don't think so.
Well, theoretically, the grapple beam, but...
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Feeding Pit, Battleground Cache, and Cache 1 and Cache 2, Warriors Walk.
But it's probably referencing boots.
Yeah. It's very, very rare that it's both. No, it's fine, Sestron. It's just that, you know, it's late for you. I want y'all to be healthy. I remember what it was like to have a terrible sleep schedule. It sucked. Also, GG's.
GG's. Get your GG's in for Logan, also known as Darkstar, finishing first place on official race time GG time of 1 hour, 57 minutes, and 19 seconds. Also, I like how you say that. I've been awake for 27 hours now. I have been awake for a full day. I'm the one who should be in bed.
So we're going to finish this interview very, very quickly is what you're saying. Hello, Darkstar. Welcome. GG's. Welcome.
Hello.
Okay, wow. Through some miracle, the game went really close. Both of y'all got the gravity boost hint at exactly the same time.
Yep, you two high-fived in main gyro, and it was glorious.
Really?
Yeah. You were going out at the exact same time. Unfortunately, Words forgot to return the energy.
Sank energy? Oh,
and then it did it after defeating Spider Guardian, so it was just very slow. And then I think Words also lost some time on something else. Oh yeah, like a very slow quad fight as well, due to some issues. Didn't have Echo-Visor and had low light ammo.
Words had the hint for the Echo-Visor in Hall of Undead, just never went for it.
Yeah.
Never went for the Echo?
Yeah.
Yep. No.
Just rested and went to Sank without it.
Oh, you never picked up Echo.
Mm-hmm.
But the major issue was the light ammo. It just didn't have light ammo for some reason.
Oh, light ammo?
Yeah, light
Yeah.
we ran out of light ammo for quad, not to do like awkward super missile shots onto the
Yeah,
antenna.
Words walked into the quad fight with 53-ish light ammo. It wasn't all that much. And not having Echo, couldn't lock on to anything, so almost ran out of missiles during the fight, too. It was kind of sketchy.
Yeah, if I know I'm having to fight quad and I know where Echo is, I'm gonna go get that. Except I sort of forgot about it before leaving Temple Grounds, and you might have seen where I turned around while I was on the way to Torvis.
Oh yeah.
And from then I was like, all right, I'll just go the front side Aegon, cause like I got the hint for the movement system in Dark Aegon. Then like when I got to Aegon, I'm like, wait, that could be just the space jumpers.
Oh, so that's why you went to Aegon.
Yeah, and then
Okay.
so then I pivoted and I just went straight back to Sync to find more hints.
And then you made the mistake of like thinking you could do quad right away, but you had to turn around, right?
I tried to do like I didn't know it was a BSJ to get into quad from the front door.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, well, I'll just go through the back way.
If you had pulled off that slope jump, though, you would have taught everyone something new. And I would have been like, yo, you can do that. That's a thing.
Also, let's talk about the logically required light suit to get space jump.
Yeah. So are you aware of the Pod W suit meme? Have your mentors instructed you on this meme?
W what?
Pod W having a suit meme.
So you're going to have to take
Lane
your
of Dark
question to
Force,
me.
yeah.
You're going to have to take your question to me there, Drake. No, I have not instructed him of the Cestrion meme in Pod W.
I'm very disappointed in you.
I'm sorry.
So Cestron, for some reason, whenever there was a time, I can't remember how long ago it was, for some reason Cestron, whenever a seed was associated with Cestron, I don't even think Cestron had to generate it. It was like, Cestron's around, alright, there's a suit in Pod W. And it became a whole meme. And we have not seen it in so long. And then as soon as we saw that boost ball in FTA, both of us in commentary were like, oh my god, Pod W suit,
it's
can it
gonna
be?
be like, there's a bunch of other checks open, but it's definitely Pod W. And then it was!
Yeah. I think I even joked in comms, I'm like, who cares about that Annihilator and TAA? Whoever coached Darkstar would have made it clear that we need to go immediately to Pod W. Also, Grapple Beam and Under Temple. And
Sonic Boom and
Sonic
Warriors
Boom and
Rock.
Warriors Rock.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it is Hive entrance then for one of the Aegon.
Yeah.
Lovely.
I cleared it down with all the checks.
Nice.
Yeah.
Early on, I peeked that space jump, and I'm like, priority boost ball. So,
Yeah.
I didn't feel like doing. Well, I did scout like most of the labs before going back to Temple Grounds.
I think the only question we had for you, really, like all the other stuff was like, oh, it was pretty evident. I was like, oh, you made a mistake. Like, for example, you went for the Dark Aeon key and main reactor, and it was like,
I
we
did
forgot
not.
that Worms is. Oh, you didn't know what a mining plaza was.
I think that was before I got hints.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't know, and I hadn't checked mining plaza
Ah,
item, so I was being safe.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
It's actually kind of
But
funny.
then-
There was actually route divergence between the two of you so early on. We had almost all of our majors known in 10 minutes.
Yeah, it was it was crazy. Like, that was actually my only really remaining question was, what was the reason you didn't decide to do Jump Guardian Loop immediately?
Because
You saw the space jump and then turned around immediately. If you remember all the way back then.
one was like having no E-tanks. I mean, I could have been on it, but I was a little like, jumped everything. I was kind of a little cautious. And another thing was I had gotten the hint about a suit in Temple Grounds.
Yep.
And I had power bomb, so I know that the loop for the whatever DFS loop.
Mm-hmm.
I know that's in Logic now, and there could be stuff there like boost ball. So I was like, I'll just go do that first, because like I'm not getting what's on the ship without boost ball anyway. I mean, without spaceship anyway. So
Right.
And I know where Space Jump is. But I guess Boost Ball could have been on Jump Guardian. That was a possibility, but I risked it and decided against it.
Okay, so it was just a gamble on your part? Because I believe
Yeah.
Jump Guardian Loop is logical with 1E tank, right?
Yeah, it's probably.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm sure it's logical. I just chose to go to Temple Grounds instead.
It was as a play. It was a correct one. It put you ahead early on. The only thing that was weird was doing labs. Both you guys did labs. I was also curious about that, like doing.
Boost Ball. I mean, it could have been at Dark Samus. Well, maybe, probably. Actually, no, because I didn't have Spider. That would have made sense.
Yeah, Storage D and Storage B were available, but that's it. Bioenergy was not. Storage C wasn't. But yeah, that's.
Maybe gravity. Also, I think I miscounted the Annihilator shots for Dark Samus.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just a little bit.
I think I
Slowly.
counted 35 instead of 25.
That'll do it.
And Dark Samus was like, "Here, I'll just go to the center right now. You don't. You can just stop shooting anytime." And get your GGs in chat for a word sayer, finishing off the race with an official race time GG time of 2 hours, 4
man.
minutes, and 57 seconds.
And if I had been behind, I would have lost to that for that reason. Or if I was like, if we were closer, they did Dark Samus faster. So
I actually
Okay.
did have a routing question for you. See, you go back to labs after Sank. You do sand processing. You decide to turn around and not do storage C.
oh my god, yeah, I forgot. I forgot about Storage C.
Okay.
And I was banking on the Sank hints, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah. It would have been smart to do Storage C, but yeah, I just forgot.
Yeah, because at that point, storage C is just super orphaned, and lo and behold, it was exactly the one item you needed. We are now joined in
Welcome
the booth by
words?
Word Sayer. GG's.
GG's.
The
Words is
microphone
muted.
will-
We will wait.
The microphone will work eventually. Please stand by.
Sorry. Hello. GG's.
Hello. GG's.
Really thought I had that one.
You almost
That was
did.
kind of a crazy race. If you guys did a pretty significantly different route in the early game, but by some miracle, both of you got the gravity boost hint at literally the exact same time.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So
And
you were both in
neither-
go mode, and at that point it was a race. Unfortunately,
Yep.
you lost. You didn't have enough ammo for quads. You lost a
Yep.
crap load of time.
Yep.
And then I believe you hot dogged going to return the energy, and I had to do it the slow way.
Yeah, I did. I totally forgot that.
Yeah. And that was
Like
and that was the end
I
of
was
that
in my
one.
head routing like, okay, can return the energy on the way to Spider Guardian, then save, and then I'm like, I got past Spider Guardian. I'm like, wait a minute, I didn't do that yet. Dang it. Yeah, I think because like I could have farmed the Ingworms outside of the portal before quad. I just wasn't paying attention to exactly how much ammo I would need because I haven't done that fight a lot.
You did the first
So yeah, running
phase
out of ammo
properly,
there.
though. So like, you did the first phase properly, whereas Darkstar struggled with it.
Yeah,
So,
I
like it wasn't as bad as it seemed, but yeah. it was
fair.
good.
Yeah, I had just happened to see Bash doing the fight last night, and I remembered enough of that to get it right this time.
Yeah, I don't know how to correctly fight quad. I like rarely fight him in these. So it's like
That's funny because I feel like I fought him in half of mine.
is it just light beam the whole time? Is that it?
It's light beam on the knees. They go in a clockwise cycle, and you stay near the feet to avoid his slow attacks that can be annoying and hard to dodge.
Yeah.
And it's like I think a full charge light beam and 2 single shots will kill a knee.
Plus a miss.
And
Or 3 light
Missile?
beam shots. 3
Okay.
light beam shots or 2 light plus a missile.
Gotcha. But yeah, it's just kill it fast enough and you'll get it on the first cycle. You don't have to worry about the phasing back and forth between different stuff.
Yeah. You can watch any speedrun and they'll do it if you need a quick.
Also,
it's like-
I lost a ton of time to not paying attention to my power bomb count before going into Boost Guardian, so that sucked.
yeah, that was fun. Yeah.
But still get bailed up by the random power bomb drop from the enemies that never drop
Yeah.
power bombs.
Yeah, I was hoping for that a bit sooner because, like, I feel like I still probably would have beat him on the next phase anyway. Maybe it would have been one more, but still.
Speaking of power bombs running out when I was trying to get back to GFMC compound.
Oh no.
Then
Yeah, I
the Gator
remember that
Pirates
one.
deciding not to drop any.
Oh
And then
no.
orphaning GFMC and never punished. It never has anything.
Yep. Also, how about that suit dupe on GFMC?
Okay, all
Yeah.
right, hold on. Yeah, we
Into
already
immediate
asked
boost
Darkstar
ball.
about this. But words, we have to
Yeah.
ask you: are you aware of the Pod
Mhm.
W having a suit meme?
Having a what?
Having a suit. Pod W having
Yeah,
a suit.
I peaked that immediately
No,
after
no,
getting
no,
boost
no,
ball.
no, 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 no. Are
We
you
both
aware that
peaked
this
it.
is a meme? That this is.
Oh
a
no,
meme?
I'm not aware of a meme. No.
Okay. All right. So your mentors should be disappointed in themselves. That they have not taught you this meme.
I don't think it ever came up in a mentor race, so
Well, that's because,
Shame.
and Drake pointed
For
this out
shame.
several times, it hasn't happened in years, it seems like.
It hasn't happened.
really.
So
Oh, no.
Sestron, for some reason, a few years ago,
And in the
Sestron
race,
was known for just if he's in the proximity, there's a suit in Pod W for some reason.
and in the race,
All right.
it does happen. It's not even needed because you just do.
You do.
Yep.
It was excellent. So
Also,
now you've
that
been
logic was
educated on your
wild.
meme history. That's good. Next, we will teach you about the origin of the word hot dog.
Like,
Stay tuned for
That-
next
that-
class.
That's one I've always wondered about, but been too afraid to ask.
as soon as like saw the boost ball in FTA, I'm like, okay, so clearly a light suit is somewhere.
Mhm.
Or space jump is somehow even later in logic than I expect.
Yep.
And like that's hardly
Yeah.
possible.
Yeah, that was my exact thought process. I do feel a little bad about clearing as much as labs as I did,
Yeah, both
but
of you did that.
I feel like that's still a smart, consistent play regardless. What is with my microphone right now? Hello, check. That
Yeah,
was
that's
weird.
alright. That's right. It got a little fuzzy there for a second, but yeah.
That's weird because that was definitely on my end, not on Discord. That's okay.
Your stream is blinking. You might want to. I don't know if we can do that on Speed Gaming. I don't know if anybody has like issues
Blinking
with flashing
how?
lights, like flashing light, like it's flashing bright.
It's on
and
life support.
Gotcha.
We might want to close that so we don't bother anybody who's watching. This.
Right.
It'll be photosensitivity.
How about I
Hit the A button.
do that? Oh, I forgot hitting the A button works. There's so many games that like don't let you skip out of end screens that I just don't think about it.
But yeah, okay. So both of you, so you guys differentiated in your routes early game. Darkstar decided to looked at that space jump and immediately turned around and didn't do jump
Mhm.
guardian loop. Also,
Gotcha.
you did comm area and hive chamber B before going to Aegon.
Right.
All of it
I did-
kind of evened out. I don't know what happened there. It's kind of seemed like y'all would merge back together since you did about the same number of checks.
Mhm.
But you were pretty significantly behind there. And then for
Yeah.
some reason and also like when you went to Torvis, you did some out of bounds stuff that didn't get rewarded because supers were like right there.
Yeah, they were right there.
Yeah.
And if I had just checked Boost Guardian before going to hints, that would have also been
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah. But then I think you decided not to, I can't remember, not grab the echo or like didn't grab the echo, didn't detour
Mhm.
for the echo. You
Yeah.
went immediately to Sank rather than staying in Lower Torvis, which both of you guys did, which actually I'm
Right.
curious about that, why we didn't go for the Emerald hints, because I think that would have been an option.
So my thought process there was all I needed for go mode was gravity boost because you can do the quad fight without echo. So there were no echo hard checks. So I didn't need anything but gravity boost.
So why not get
So, and I could complete Sank.
Okay.
So I figured there were more quicker checks in Sank because doing lower Torvis without gravity boost is slow, and I had hints along the way. So I figured,
wasn't mainly asking about doing the entirety of Lower Torvis. I just meant the 2 hints. Both of you guys did not grab the Gathering Hall or the
Mhm.
Catacombs hint. I'm curious if that was ever a consideration for you two, or was it again just too slow without the
yeah,
gravity?
Too
I
slow.
consider, yeah, exactly, too slow.
Okay, fair enough. And I was just mentioning that, like, this route that you did, you just cut a few more quarters, and that's how you guys ended up in main gyro at exactly the same time and realized you were in go mode at exactly the same time.
Yeah.
That's the story of how it went. So even though you were less efficient than your early game, and it's less efficient with Torvis, that skipping Echo you got rewarded heavily for. Or rather, not going to Echo because you just didn't know. Because you, or actually, no, you just straight up skipped it. You didn't even bother. You just went straight to Major.
Where was it again? That was Hall of Honor dead. That was like a
Honor,
huge detour. Though, funny thing is, like, if I hadn't done Hive Chamber B early, I probably, I may or may not. No, I can't do. Well,
Actually, you know what? To be fair,
I might
that
have
Echo play
routed.
was not. To be fair, that Echo play was actually not the biggest time loss. The biggest time loss probably for Darkstar, because Darkstar got it at the same time that he got hints, so it wasn't a big. It wasn't a big detour. The bigger issue, I think, that evened it out was the Hive Gyro play from Darkstar that just didn't work out.
I tried to go in the quad fight from the front and forgot it was a BSJ, which I can't do, so I had to turn around.
Yeah, so that's what evened things out. Yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah. But then the quad was kind of a disaster, and then oopsie, hot dog earlier, and then that was the end of it, unfortunately. But I think you guys both played really well. I honestly, I would have, in your early game route, I probably would have preferred it. The Torvis route, I would have preferred Darkstars. But then, like, after that, it was just like, I don't know what the, like, everyone in chat was like, I don't know what the best play is after hints. Like, I was saying go lower Torvis. Some people were like Sank. Some people were like, you have Checks and Aegon. There's like a lot of choices.
I will say, if it had been anything other than Transit Tunnel South, I might just dive lower Torvis, get the key, and air underwater, kill Alpha Blog, then do Powerbomb Guardian just to have it done with. But I'm not confident about doing Transit Tunnel South without gravity. I've done. Cat Human did teach me how to do it without gravity or Annihilator. Except, like, in practice afterward, I could not get the door to load into, what was it, Catacombs. I could not get that door transition with any kind of consistency without save states. So it's just, I decided, like, don't even risk it. Just, again, go to Sank where we know stuff is. And if we find gravity boost, great. If not, then we'll think about doing the out of bounds.
Meanwhile, I know 0 out of bounds stuff, so it's just...
Well, that's okay. We just previously had a no out of bounds tournament. Well, primarily no out of bounds. That was a rousing success. Maybe
it was fun. I think when Bra was on with me, I think a few matches ago, we were talking about just how much, like how slow it is to do out of bounds stuff. Like when he specifically said that he was surprised during the out of bounds tournament how fast the seeds were. And that's mostly because sometimes when you start doing out of bounds stuff, it can get kind of crazy. We start doing a little bit too much, and you start getting a little too fancy, and then it just gets very slow. Whereas if you just get the supers and get the seekers and grab your hints, it's not that much of a disaster if you get your hints a little later, or if you detour a little bit for a few extra checks to do something faster. So
I feel like, at least for me, out of bounds feels twofold: risk prevention and then go mode, like, conditions. So, like, for instance,
out of bounds is best when you can skip like huge checks like
exactly
Plaza and TTS
or gravity boost. You don't know if you have an unhinted major that's required without out of bounds, then that's a really good time to use out of bounds to skip that major, so you don't risk losing time finding it. And I've also been thinking a lot, because I've been practicing and labbing out that Torvis energy controller. Really, all of Torvis Temple, all the out of bounds I can do there, just like figuring out how I can use it to kind of save time on routing. Because, like, it really sucks when you come in from Aegon, you have to do that entire loop, and then if you want to get back to Torvis Temple, you either have to go back through Aegon or go backwards through the loop. As opposed to, if you can get that out of bounds right away, then you can open up the elevator and you can just go back and forth and only worry about one of the super doors. So that's why I did that then, because I'm just like, if I don't do it now, it's going to be a long backtrap if I don't find supers immediately. Unfortunately, the supers were right there.
Yeah. Which was okay. Baja liked the play. Which is good. It's always good when Baja likes your play.
Especially because I felt
Wait.
confident because I'd practiced it enough. I knew I could do it relatively quickly, so I didn't think it would lose that much time, even if supers were right there.
You had a question?
Does that mean you didn't have boost ball in the first go through Torvis?
No.
No, I got boost ball at FTA.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, they got boost balls.
Yeah.
You guys,
Yeah,
your
without
routes
boost,
pretty
I-
much matched up
don't know.
around the time FTA, around the time like Pod W was picked up. Yeah, you guys were about the same, and then just like the way you two handled Torvis was slightly different, and then after getting hints, it was slightly different. But then you synced up with main gyro, which was really weird. Yeah, Spa, that is correct. Like Darkstar was like very, very ahead when Space Jump was collected, but it was, which was weird. I might even want to go look back and look at that because it did not feel like your route words was like I liked your route. It made sense. The only thing I didn't like was labs, but both of you did labs, so I don't know why.
Yeah.
So I don't know why you were so far behind completely.
I feel like I did do labs kind of slow. Like I was unusually thorough in Aegon. Just like I'd cleared almost everything before going back out because like you know like the meta is like follow the hints when you get them, except the hint that I got was progressive suit in Temple Grounds. So my brain was like, oh, it wants me to go to Temple Grounds, get my progressive suit, come back to Aegon, do Dark Labs to get boost ball. That's where my brain was going with that. So just skip the step of the suit and just do all of Aegon. And it turned out there was nothing in all of Aegon, unfortunately. And then I also had Seekers, which hadn't been used. Sorry, what?
Aside from the trillion majors that we got right away.
Yeah. But like by the point I saw Space Jump, I'm like, okay, well, I think from the point I saw Space Jump, there were no more majors until Temple Grounds. Yeah. So it was just, it was unfortunate. I was trying to metagame the logic a little bit there, but it just turned out everything was in Temple Grounds at that point. Yeah. And I was also thinking like we got Seekers early, so where's our logical use for Seekers? We also got Missile Launcher right after Jump Guardian Loop, so
that's
like
right,
same kind of thing. So I'm like, okay, I got my Missile Launcher, now Seeker doors are in logic, so I went to MSB because I've been screwed by that before of forgetting MSB after getting Seekers and then it being the most important thing.
And MSB did tell us Worm was dead.
Oh yeah, we got a hint. Yeah. Also, I got the one valuable thing of, well, again, we got supers right away, but I did get the Dark Visor hint out of doing the energy controller. So I was hoping that would give me an edge, but apparently it didn't.
Yeah, because Darkstar just did Groveside, opened the gate, did Upper Dark Torvis, then did Upper Light Torvis, and it just smoothly routed everything. Like it was like, oh, here's Dark. Like I think in commentary I was like, oh, it's literally unfortunate we can't check Poison Bog. Opens the door, Dark Visor. Okay, we can check Poison Bog.
Poison Bog,
and it's a key. Just go where the items are, you guys. Like,
literally, we spoke 3 items into existence.
We did.
Yep.
I think we spoke Light Suit. I think we spoke Pod W. We spoke the key. We spoke everything. Just. Definitely worth a watch. It was a fun time in the early game.
I would highly recommend both of you watch this one back. I think you'll enjoy it.
Yep. It was a fun one for sure. I felt really good after spiking early screw attack, and because again, my thinking was like, I got this early out of logic, so I was kind of banking on cashing in on that play of not having to dip back into Temple Grounds. But
and then you saw Space Jump, and you were like, oh.
Yeah. Well, again, I was just hoping, like, we'd already had like 5 majors in Temple Grounds. Why would there be another one instead of boost in all of Aegon? Come on.
Meanwhile, after knowing that I left Aegon, well, I didn't really, I forgot Storage C existed. Meanwhile, when I got the gravity boost in Storage C, and I was like, oh god.
Actually, let me count the majors for you in Temple Grounds. Seeker, Temple Assembly Site 1. Hive Chamber B Screw Attack 2. FTA Boost Ball 3. Calm Area Spider Ball 4. Cannonball Wind Chamber 5. Oh, I don't think
I didn't know about that.
You saw that. Yeah. Echo Visor Hall of Honor Dead 6. Dynamo Chamber Emerald Translator number 7. GFMC Box Progressive Suit, and then transport to Aegon Waste Light Beam. Oh, and let's sprinkle on Pod W second suit just for the fun.
Yeah.
Of it. The kitchen sink was in Temple
So,
Grounds this
and what
game.
was it? We got Amber and Space Jump and Aegon. Was it? I think.
It was Crossroads, Space Jump, yeah, Storage C, so Transport Center,
Oh.
Missile, Mining Station Access, Powerbomb, Portal Access A, Amber. So yeah, only 3 majors, and one of them was one of them was in Storage C, and the other one.
Mhm.
So Temple Grounds being stacked, incredibly
Very
stacked.
stacked.
Yeah, I think the first out of the first like 10 checks, 2 of them were not majors,
Yep.
something like
Yep.
that.
That's yep. Because it was bombs on GT, and then Dark Beam on what's his name? What's the Splinter's name? Alfie.
Albert.
Albert?
Alpha Splinter? Dark
Yep.
Alpha?
I'm talking about his colloquial name, not his real name. Albert.
Oh.
Yeah, and then Seekers on TAS. Somehow I didn't realize you could use missiles after getting Seekers, so I didn't check the missile door, but fortunately it was nothing.
Fun fact, by the way, if
wait,
you ever
what?
start with Seekers, if you ever do a random start and you start with Seekers, the logic considers it that you started with missile launcher.
Really?
But is
Yeah.
So-
picking up... But is picking up Seekers considering picking
No.
up your missile? No?
No,
Hmm.
That's
it's
weird.
a weird. It's a weird quirk.
Yeah,
I learned this
that's
during
really
the
weird.
last
Okay.
Metroid- or during the last Echoes tournament. Yeah,
Mhm.
really weird. I believe it was Aaron who explained it to me in chat.
Crazy.
So what was on DMT? I never did that.
It was
Power bomb.
Burger. Yep.
Okay, hamburger. Gotcha.
Burger.
And then
So now
power
I-
bombs were
Mining Station Access.
yeah,
Mining
that's
station.
right.
Crazy.
I've actually got a
weird
question
one.
for both of you mentees. Logan, I'm going to start with you. Your first race now without a mentor assisting you. How do you feel
Good
having played
questions.
this seed out?
You know, I'm not most experienced with Echoes. I'm much better at Prime, but you know, I feel like I've, you know, definitely learned some things from the mentor races, and you know, thought about some routing decisions, and you know, tricks and here and there. It was all helpful.
Mhm.
I liked
Definitely.
I liked that your ideas were like very committed. Like you, like I saw you several times stop and go, wait a second, what should I do? And I was like, yes, this is good. But then when you made a decision, you made it and you went for it,
Mhm.
right? Which is really good to see. I really liked what I saw.
And
Even though I
same question for
maybe
you.
may have disagreed with them in like objectively, it was like, oh, it doesn't matter. Like it's as long as you play the play confidently, that's good. I think you really played well this game. Words. What about you?
Yeah, I feel pretty great about it, honestly. Yeah, I mean, I played a lot of other randomizers, so I have the experience there of like the mentality to have in a race. But as far as Echoes in particular goes, I've been getting a lot more comfortable with the tricks and just having a game plan and like knowing what I want to do almost immediately, and like it's not as much of a puzzle as it used to be, I guess, because I've kind of gotten into the metagame of it, and I've got pretty clear game plans for like, this is when I want to use out of bounds, this is when I don't want to use out of bounds, these are the tricks I have in my pocket if I need to do this thing without space jump or this thing without bombs. I feel like I'm hitting that point of comfortability with it at just the right time for bracket. Unfortunately, it didn't work out this race, but like I'm feeling confident going in that like I'm not going to have too much shakiness or huge blunders in the races. I feel pretty okay with the routing and everything.
Good to hear. Okay, so
Mhm.
I'm under the impression that Leno is running on fumes. So we're gonna
Definitely.
close
Thank
out
you,
here.
Leno.
Leno
I
has
mean,
been a lot awake for several days or something like that. For like a day.
Going on 30 hours, but it's okay.
Oof.
I know. Jeez.
There's a story behind it for another time. Don't worry about it.
So let's finish things off. We're gonna remind you guys that we have a race tomorrow at 10 p.m. Just if you don't want to do time zones, that's in 14 and a half hours. Just under 14 and a half hours. That is between Soaring Wyvern and Rolling Tankir on SpeedGaming 1, commentated by Baja Blood and our very own Leno. And I'll be
You,
tracking as well.
I think you did one too many zeros. It's 1 p.m. Eastern, not 10 p.m.
Did I say
Sure
10
it's not
p.m.?
100 p.m. Eastern?
Did I say 10 p.m.? My bad.
100 p.m.
1000 p.m.
Did I say 10 p.m.? My bad. Okay, I meant to say 1 p.m. So that's in 14 and a half hours. Listen to what I mean, not what I say. That's just very. So yeah, we have that match. Follow runners. Thank you for Leno for helping out with comms and Op for helping out with tracking. Yeah, we will see you guys then. Thank you all so much for watching. We'll see you next mission. Good night.
Okay.
everyone.
Have a good one.